Okay. Good evening, Clark County football fans. This is Tony Liberatore, along with Paul Valencia, producer Nick Voll, stats guru, and de facto GSHL historian Brian Levesque, and the VPS Game Time crew. We're at Kiggins Bowl for the rivalry 4A matchup between the Skyview Storm and the Camas Papermakers. This game will give the winner an inside track to the number 1 seed, Week 10 for the 4As. Paul, yes. I know as we start this, you can sometimes throw the records out. Camas starts at 3-3, Skyview at 5-1.
Yes, and it's the exact same, almost the same thing that happened last year with Camas. They lost their first 4 games last year, and then ran the table, won the league title, won Week 10, and made it to state. Why? Because the Camas Papermakers, and they always get better as the year goes on.
That they do. So we'll see after 48 minutes of football what this score will be tonight. The other 4A league game tonight is Union at Battleground. So we're lining up here for kickoff. Camas will receive. The Storm, as the home team, will kick off. It was also senior night for the Skyview Storm tonight.
So I had interviews with both quarterbacks this week. And we posted stories today on ClarkCountyToday.com on them. But it was interesting. Not from the interview. I told the Skyview quarterback interview. You know how many times I've been in this office, the Skyview coaching room,
right,
talking to Skyview players about Camas week, and every year they're hoping it's their year. It's been a long, long time.
Yeah.
See if this is the year.
So there's kind of a squib kick, and Skyview covers out well. So it looks like Camas is going to start at 1st and 10 at the 30. So please follow along on Twitter, VPS Game Time. If you are a Twitter user, you can follow VPS Game Time to get the latest schedule information and more. The Twitter handle is at VPS Game Time, one word. We also share good sports news from around our area with that account, so follow us today, and we might just follow you back. And Mr. Valencia is at Valencia CCT. Thanks, Paul. Little bubble screen. Out to the flat there. Picked up, what did he pick up, 7, 8?
Yeah, I believe that was to number 1, Connor Linnell. And it's a little difficult for us to see the numbers, so forgive us. You guys watching on TV might see the numbers better than we.
Yeah, we're going to have to use the monitor. Good. Camas got those great red uniforms on, but the numbers are black, and it's hard to see from our vantage point. So there's a deep ball down the sideline. That's going to be caught. And, yes, that's about a, what do we got? 12, 30, 40-yard gain, roughly. So, I'll have to watch the replay here. So Camas again, they're looks like they're going tempo right out of the gate.
So no replay. So wait, Taylor Young with a great pass right there. I'm going to get to that a little bit more.
This time the run to the left side he made it outside. It looks like another first down. So Camas, 3 plays, they are inside the 5. See where that spot is officially.
Inside the 10, and that was
okay. Yep. There you go.
6 touchdown passes.
So Skyview on their heels early a little bit here. There's another run to the short side. Picks up 4.
Got down to the 4-yard line, looks like, and I'm guessing that was
This is now 2nd and goal for the Papermakers. Camas offense gets the call from the sidelines. Looks like they're ready to go. And there it is. So it just looks like a little comeback route to the left. They attacked that left side. Every play went to the left, the short side of the field. And Camas, 5 plays. And they take a quick 6-0 lead, and PAT's coming up.
And that was Trenton Swanson with the touchdown pass. And I'm telling you, this This is Skyview. This is supposed to be a tough game, and it might be a tough game. But that was the easiest opening drive Camas has
right.
Against a quality opponent, at least.
Correct. So we'll see how the Storm respond here. That is good. So again, Camas takes a minute and 28 seconds to score on, by my count, 5 plays. We'll get some stats later. That big play, the 40-yard fade go route.
Yeah, we didn't even see the number on who caught that.
No,
but let's talk about the pass first of all.
Yes, go ahead.
Taylor Yanni, started last year, and Camas for more than 10 years. We're talking 14 years. They've had these great quarterbacks, and everybody knows who the quarterback is coming up. Had this great run. Last year, not too many people knew who Taylor Yanni was.
Right.
And they started 0-4. Of course, it was the toughest schedule any Clark County team probably has ever faced in a big schedule. I mean, they're all top 5 or 6 ranked teams that were in Washington. It was an incredible schedule. So they start off 0-4, so there's more questions. They got better and better, but he still wasn't known as a great passing quarterback. He worked his butt off this summer, came into August, and he just wowed his coaches with how much better prepared he is, a better passer, more patient in the pocket. And again, 17 for 17 a couple
Right.
weeks ago.
And that's, out of a high school kid, that the one thing that you want is accuracy for sure, right? Manage the game. So here's the kickoff. There's a little seam there. Skyview's going to get decent field position. Camas recovered quickly. It looks like the Storm will start on as they march the chains up. We're about what's that, 30, Paul, roughly? 29-yard line.
No, they're moving it back to the 28.
Okay, here you go. So let's see how the Storm respond. And if this is like some of the Storm's games we've done in the last few years, this is going to be a nail-biter.
I'm okay with I'm just so happy to be here watching a football game that really matters. First league game of the year in week 7.
Right.
That's crazy.
So there's a QB keep off the zone read.
I talked to Jake Kennedy this week as well. He loves he doesn't mind running. In fact, he loves running with the ball. He's the second leading rusher.
That's going to bring up a second down and 1 for the Storm.
Coach Kaiser said they knew they had something special. Kennedy's a junior, so this is his first year as a starting quarterback. Kaiser said we knew we had something special when he broke out of the pocket in practice one day, and none of our defenders could catch him.
Well, there you go. Yeah, he had a nice burst of speed there through the hole. Made the right read. This time he does hand it off, and that is, I don't know who that is, but that is a nice run. Oh, good block down there. Got him another 10. That was number 3. Trey Jacob Jr. Yeah, 5'8", 180. He had a burst of speed. I don't know if that was a trap play. I didn't see the blocking, but that was right up the middle. Well, right. Well, if they're starting out, I mean, we have we're minute and 54 seconds in, and we're about to be tied 7-7. So we'll see. Oh, correct.
I've seen Skyview get down here before against Camas, and
yeah, that game we did a couple years ago. That was so. There's the other read, and there it is. So Skyview takes 3 plays to score. Right?
We posted stories on the 2 quarterbacks. We only had a touchdown pass for Camas on the first drive, and Kennedy has a touchdown run on Skyview's first drive. I might have said the team's wrong there. Camas scored first.
Yep. So, again, 2 minutes into the game, 8 total offensive plays, and we have 2 touchdowns. So if you're tuning in on YouTube or on Comcast, you might see this might be a Big 12 game.
And I'll tell you right, Al Michaels probably wants to come to Kiggins Bowl next week.
Right.
There's already been more offense in this game than the last 2 football games in the NFL. Poor Al Michaels threatened to quit.
Well, those have been brutal, though. Let's be honest.
I don't care.
I know you're an NFL guy. I get it, but those have been. Look.
I would rather have a bad close game than a really good blowout.
Okay, so are you watching that Thursday night game over MLB playoffs?
Yes.
Paul?
I know. I'm wrong. Well, no, I'm not wrong. I'm right. Yes. I would want, yes.
All right, so now here we go. We're trading kickoffs. This is the third kickoff of the game. 7-7 early.
By the way, I like baseball. I just love football.
Yes. When you frequently praise the deity on Twitter for football,
yes.
I understand.
Yes, I do.
So, again, this is the Storm ready to kick off. And if you're just joining us, 2 minutes in, 7-7 in this 4A GSHL rivalry matchup. Skyview Storm versus the Camas Papermakers. This kick is deep. And Camas is going to start at the 26.5. So we'll see, the defensive coordinators on both sides. We'll see what kind of adjustments they make. Camas started real fast. Not that Skyview didn't, but they were kind of in their, we're just going to run it. We had 3 runs for 70 yards.
So, of course, let's talk about that response from Skyview right now.
Right.
Yeah, Skyview's the one on the 11-game losing streak in this matchup.
Yes.
So that had to have been just a shock to the system how easy it was for Camas. Skyview came right back.
So he's scrambling a little bit. Was that picked? Or was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks like a sack. And we couldn't see. He faked the pass it. We couldn't tell whether he actually passed it or not. But it looks like he pulled it back down. We'll see the replay. I believe the sack.
Okay. Again, thank you for being the spotter here too, Paul. Got to use the monitor.
And I just said it was a very, very small move. It wasn't a big move. It wasn't a John Madden move. I don't have to tell straight.
So it looks like Camas going trips left here. There's the handoff. Little zone play. So it's going to be 3rd and, 12? All right, here we go. Some technical difficulties there. Sorry. So sorry about the dead air time. So Camas, 3rd and long. This is the first kind of test of the game. And they're going down. He had a man wide open over his head. I did not see who that was for. Was that number 11 on that sideline? Sorry. Again, the numbers are hard to read up here.
So, by the way, back to our technical difficulties. You may only be able to hear me through Tony's mic. I was just told that my mic isn't working, so I'm going to fix that. So, if you can hear me through Tony's mic, we'll try to fix it. Don't know what the problem is.
Okay, there you go. Sorry about that, folks. There's the punt for Camas. Fair catch called by Skyview. They're going to start at the 35. Oh, we got a late flag here. Some extracurriculars on the punt return. Let's see the call by Mr. Goss out there. So as we work on getting the ball set up. Oh, all right, we got it. All right, so we have figured out Paul's. There we go. There you are. Right, there you go. So it looks like that penalty, I didn't.
Hey, Tom, I want to reach out to Tom May. If you're listening now, thank you for the text. I'm just talking. I don't know who can hear me, who can't, but I appreciate the text from you, Tom. And I know we got another text from someone else to Tony's phone. So thank you for listening.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. We were able to get our.
And my apologies. Now you get my voice really, really loud.
Right. Here we go. So Storm 1st and 10 now. Oh, little trick play. Ooh.
I wonder if that was going to be a pass. You know, if
I was kind of wondering too how
then,
the running back set up on that, and then, but I think they were just trying to get that quarterback out in the open field a little bit.
I wonder though when they passed the ball back to Kennedy if he was going to pass because it was a back two. It was two backward.
We're going to
but he just didn't really get a good
Chris
feel
Peterson
of it.
playbook. I got you.
And Camas read the play. The defender read
Kennedy
the play.
gained looks like 4, 5, 2nd and 5. So he's going to get, doing a nice cross-field pass there.
Right, but it's
30 yards in the air, but I think they only gained 2.
I was just about to say that's one of those.
That's a big pass for a high school quarterback
risk,
kid.
High risk, no reward.
Right, that's, those are in the air for a long time, and DBs love those. They'll jump those routes. But Skyview, they like, they might have wanted that far hash for this third down play, so we'll see how they set up. So they're going trips left, and we'll see. And what I like what Skyview does on these is they'll keep that tight end in on that right side, and let's see if they go to him. He is going out for a pass, and Kennedy looked that way, but they set up the screen, and Camas read it. So 44 from Camas read that the whole way. That is Elliott Scott, 6'1", junior.
That right there is coaches knowing coaches. They
Yes.
know each other's trends. I mean, I think I mentioned Camas has won 11 in a row in this series, but there's been so many close games.
Which is surprising, to be honest. Not that but
yeah,
they've both been so good
there's
that I can't believe it's been 11 in a row.
definitely been some years where a lot of people thought Skyview was the better team, but Camas always figured it out.
Well, watch the hit in the back there, not called. Camas is gonna let this roll, and Skyview would down it at the 38.
So look at that. The defenses came alive.
There we go. The defensive coordinators made some adjustments, and after
those were 2 3-and-outs, weren't they?
yes,
So
after 2 minutes it was 7-7. After the next 4 minutes we have 2 3-and-outs, which is okay. This is what I expected mostly.
Exactly.
So 7-7. Camas is going to take the ball over. This is their third possession of the game.
So I'm just gonna while we have a break. So I'll go through. 2021, 17-7, Camas over Skyview. 2020 in that abbreviated spring season. So 38-31 in double overtime.
That's the one we did, wasn't it?
No, that was at Doc Harris, I believe. If I recall, I'm getting old.
Oh, we did the Skyview Union, that one.
Yep.
Okay, that was when. Yeah, never mind. Okay, Camas run to the left, picks up 5.
So in 2019, Camas won the state championship. So obviously they beat Skyview, and that one was 21-17.
Wow. Reed Tennant with the run there for Camas on first down. This time, looks like a little bubble hitch again. Did pick up the first down. I did not see who that was. 2?
Didn't see the number.
Who's out there though?
Yeah, didn't see it. It might have been Zach Blair. I saw a 2, but it might have been a 12 too. But I think it was Zach Blair. But again, hard for us to see the numbers from the booth, and then we try to look down on the field on the monitor to see when they do the close-ups. We have some great students working the cameras tonight. So I just want to shout out
thank
to
you.
this.
VPS Game Time.
It's mostly a student crew.
Correct, and they do a great job. So it looks like it's 3rd and 1. I thought he might have had the first, but
nope, they're going to measure.
They're measuring on Camas sideline. They're bringing out
Drama.
The chains are just right there.
Drama. I love the chains. Never go away. I never want it to turn digital.
Oh, Mr. Goss, the head official tonight, signals. What is it? Signals. Yes. Signals first down, and so that was a first down.
Okay, then I'm going back down these years. 2018, Camas beat Skyview 48-35, so that was a shootout. 2017, 38-20. 2016 was another state championship for Camas.
So there's Tennant again. This time they are going to, they're spotting them right at the marker again.
Looks like it'll be a 9-yard gain. And this is...
So Tennant is getting the bulk of the work as he comes out.
when I'm the offensive coordinator on the couch when I'm watching football, 2nd and 1 is the greatest thing in the world.
Absolutely,
you can do whatever you want. You can be conservative, just don't lose yards.
Right.
Throw the ball out of bounds.
So here we go. Let's see what Camas does. They actually go. It looks like they have a tight end and trips this side. So quads, really. Let's see.
Nice catch by
that's number 1.
Linnell.
Connor Linnell.
Got his feet in. I'm guessing that was 2 feet down. That was a good catch on Sundays.
We don't have the – I'm waiting for VPS Game Time to get the eye in the sky camera. Yeah, that was good. He had some good good feet there on the Skyview Storm sideline. All right, so again, another first down. Camas moving the ball. We're at the Storm 40.
That was another patient play by the quarterback. A year ago, he said he might have just ran that one. Might have picked up the first down with his legs, but the play called for a pass.
There, good defensive play there. Again, that was a good play recognition by the Skyview DB. So it looks like Camas lost 2. So Camas went to the wide side this time and did the bubble, but this time, even with the blocker, number 2 from Skyview, Cameron Crooks.
Cameron Crooks with a great defensive play there.
Junior, 5'11", 175, just went right through the block. So here's right down the seam. Did he catch? No. Nope. He had him open. So got behind the backers there. That was Linnell there, the intended receiver. So Camas now, after getting a couple first downs, it's 3rd and long, 3rd and 12.
So I'm going down these years again. 2016, again, a state title for Camas, and they beat Skyview 31-9. That's one of the few,
where it's
game. And in 2015, this was crazy, but we'll get to this. We'll do this.
Okay, here we go. Here's the 3rd down for Camas. Here's the snap. Oh, we got the
great, almost an interception.
Almost interception, but we got the. I'm thinking the receivers left early the way Skyview.
Well, yeah. Remember, it's most likely on the offense. Yep, illegal procedure.
That is. So
in high school, I like to remind folks, when you see the flags go up at the beginning of the play from the side judges, it's not offside, because in high school they blow the offsides dead. So if you're watching football on TV for college or pros, you know that offside is a free
down.
Play.
Yeah.
But in high school they blow it down. So normally it's a procedure or a lineup or an illegal motion.
So Skyview declines that. So now it's 4th and long. I thought maybe they would take it, but we're just going to flip the field here. So Camas about to punt. Nice high kick, trying to get it out. Oh, takes a Skyview bounce though, but Camas is there to cover it at the 18?
Looks like 18 or 19-year-old.
Okay,
line.
so now we're just trading punts.
Yep. So while we in the middle here, as they switch here, 2015, Camas beat up Skyview in the regular season, 41-10. But then they played each other in the state quarterfinals.
Okay.
And that, again, Camas beat Skyview 29-22. That was a game Skyview had the lead most of the game.
Yep.
Was that going to be, their first win when they were both 4A schools? And it didn't happen. Camas, again, always finds a way against Skyview. That's the storyline of tonight. Is this Skyview's year?
Okay, here we go. Storm back on offense. Here's the handoff again. Camas stops that quickly.
There's Trey Jacob again. So.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who was in on that tackle. So some of the linemen. So they split those blocks right there. Nice job. Who was that right there? It looks like that was number 8. Conan Figueroa. Nice.
So the joke is his average is now cut in half because he had a 57. He was averaging 57 yards a carry.
Correct.
57 yards on his first carry. But.
All right, so 2nd and 7. It's like the play was changed. It's kind of the slow toss. Camas is right there, able to. But Storm did gain 3 or 4, so it's going to be 3rd and short.
That's one of those good plays for both teams. Defense read the play,
Right.
got him down.
Well,
But Skyview did get some positive yardage to make third down a little easier.
I'll look for the zone read Kennedy keeper here. Let's see. And there it is, first down. Kennedy with the keep.
I believe you just called that.
Yeah. Skyview likes the ground game. Those are easy.
Yes.
So, clock running, chains moving. It's still 7-7, but the Storm pick up another first down. It's looking one way. Oh, nice. Got the ball empty. Oh, how did he get out of that? I thought, wait, wow, nice job, number 8.
That's the first time we've
Gavin Packer.
We've called Gavin Packer. Gavin is a sophomore and already one of the best receivers in the region.
Yes.
And, I know Skyview has some quality seniors, but they got a junior quarterback. They've got 2 starting sophomores on the offensive line. Got a sophomore receiver who is incredible. So if Skyview wins this game, if Skyview then wins the league title this year, that might be a year early. They're going to be flying pretty high.
Good point. So Skyview with a big, about a 30-yard gain. That was Jacob again. Kind of bounced it out a couple of times, but Camas bottled him up again, but did pick up 3 or 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you just saw Trey Jacob. He put the ball down at the 41. They marked him down at the 43, but he, instead of handing the ball to the official, he put it down to where he thought he got to.
Sure.
So hey, they didn't fall for it, but good try, Trey. Good try.
So
they've been doing this for years, and teams around here know what Skyview's going to do. They line
Right.
up, but they rarely snap it. But then every once in a while they'll snap it quick and try to surprise the defense.
it's another run to Jacob. Does get outside this time and is going to pick up the first down. Ooh, but met right at the. Before I thought he was there for sure, but he stood up a little bit there. I didn't see who there was on the hit.
I think they're going to give it to him.
The Camas DB.
Yeah. They're going to give it.
In pursuit. Let's see if we can see this on the replay. That was a nice hit.
That's interesting. The official on the Skyview sideline, did kill the clock.
Oh, so
he killed the clock
short.
for a minute. So I thought he thought it was a first down.
Sure.
Then he wound the clock. So that's when I knew. Okay, well.
So we're under a minute in the first quarter. Storm are driving. It's 3rd and 1. This is the second third down of the drive. Last time Kennedy kept it. Let's see what Storm have this time. This time is just a straight handoff, but it is going to be, at least from the far side, he's going to be short.
We're going to have some drama here.
Yeah, and I'm going for it.
Oh, I think Skyview will go for it too, but I think they'll do it after the quarter.
Yeah, so we are under 20 seconds now, and yeah, it looks like.
But here's the beauty of it: if they want to, they can line up real quick, try to do the quick count.
Let's do the Dan Marino fake spike.
Or well, not the fake spike. It's for
but you know what I mean.
But they could do the try to get Camas to jump. But no, they're not going to do that. But yeah, quarter is coming to an end, and.
So, end of the first quarter here at Kiggins Bowl. It is 7-7. And again, Paul, the first 2 drives of the game, Camas scored in 5 plays, Skyview scored in 3 plays, and then now it has become the defensive chess match that we thought it was going to be.
Exactly. So, who knows? Who knows when these two all we know is just the history. These games can be wild. And again, I keep harping on it. I'm going to go all the way down on this list. So in 2014, they Camas beat Skyview 56-24. 2013, 47-12. 2012, let me see, they beat Skyview 42-17. And then 2011.
Is that the first?
Last time
that's the first win of the streak.
No. 2012 is the first year of the streak. 2011, Skyview beat Camas 31-10, and that was the last year Camas was a 3A GSHL team. Since then,
since the 4A, since Camas moved to 4A.
Yes. So since Camas moved to 4A, they've been league champion, or Union's been the league champion. Skyview hasn't been able to do it, except unless you count that abbreviated spring season where they're all tied. But that's just a weird one.
Yeah.
But and I'm going to tell you, I promise you, I'm not trying to bring negative to Skyview. I'll tell you why.
So here we go. This is
4th
and 1. There is, that is a big pickup there by Levi Webb, sophomore running back, 5'10", 205. Big first down for the Storm. Went to the big back.
Wonder if he is
on that one.
Short yardage guy, because
he
came in and
lowered the shoulder, and here we go.
The job done, first down.
2 big blocks up front, though. That was a nice team effort there. So Storm, we go 1st and 10. And Jacob is back in at back.
Incomplete pass.
That's a nice unintentional drop, though, because Skyview is going to lose about 15 yards. Okay, here we go. So 2nd now and 10 for the Storm. Just the start of the second quarter.
All right, some more technical difficulties, I was told, but hopefully you can hear me.
All right, here we go. So Kennedy got the play, claps his hands for the snap, and he's looking one way, and is that Packer? Packer looks like he was looking for the flag, and he got the flag. So Packer had a step on him. Nice little inside-out move there.
Yeah, I want to give a little shout-out to the officiating crew here. This is very experienced crew. I'm not here to judge whether I'm too far away. I don't know if that was the right call. But what I loved about it is there was no long conversation here. The official who threw the flag immediately told Jim Goss, the white hat.
Yep, this is it.
This pass interference defense. Jim Goss does the initial call right away. So there's not this long discussion, which we have oftentimes, because we have a whole lot of inexperienced officials too. And
correct, and we need the officials, because if you've noticed some weird anomalies in schedules this year, like triple headers on a Saturday, it's all because of lack of officials. So we need the officials. So here's Storm now, the 1st and 10 off the penalty, and Storm about to go in. That was a nice run there by Jacob. Got a 1st and goal,
and we're at the 7-yard line.
All right, 1st and goal, Storm. Here's the snap. And, I thought Jacob got in.
No, I thought he was going to get in, but that hole just closed real quick.
So Jacob is chewing up yards here. We'll get some stats to you, but he's got to be 80.
That's probably 8 carries for 89 yards.
8 carries, 89 yards.
Roughly. We'll see. Yeah, 90 yards. 8 carries for 90 yards.
So 8 carries, 90 yards, and we still have 10.5 minutes left in the second quarter. So he'll hit the century mark. And here's the 2nd and goal play. This time Kennedy, I don't know, was that a broken play? No. Well, not broken enough. He's made it in.
Skyview,
perfect for
Skyview loves
fans.
that play. That was a perfect play for the Skyview Storm.
There you go.
They don't care if it was broken or not. It's not broken anymore.
Skyview with their first lead of the game. Kennedy, with the keep.
Okay. That was incredible camera. I hope we could see that again. That was such a great shot of Salavea, number 52, with a great block to open up that hole.
So McClinton in to kick for the extra point. And the home scoreboard actually gave the points to Camas, so that's a little awkward.
Hey, when I make a mistake tonight, I'm hoping that I won't get booed too bad. But I'm sure I'll be making some mistakes. But that's a really interesting mistake, because we're at Skyview's home field right now, and the scoreboard actually says Camas 14, Skyview 7. and it's the opposite.
Right. Yes.
So Skyview
if you
is
see the
leading.
scoreboard,
Oh,
and
our graphic is wrong.
our
too.
crew is just going off the scoreboard, but then
Right.
they're correcting it as we speak.
Yes, they are. So, yep, and so and the Kiggins Bowl scoreboard. Everybody's
Everybody's
all cool.
happy.
It's all cool. It's funny. It reminds me of basketball games when the scoreboard is off by a point and people,
They freak
get
out.
mad, and it's like the official book has it right. They'll get it fixed at the next time out. Don't
Right. You
worry about
remember
it.
that?
Yep.
Good gosh.
But,
That was the worst.
but yes, and I guarantee you, if I'm going to talk for 2 hours, I'm going to say something stupid 2 or 3 times.
Okay, so Skyview getting ready to kick off after their second touchdown. It's 14-7. We'll see how the papermakers respond.
I want to get back to why I kept mentioning the long losing streak for Skyview. This is not being negative to Skyview. One, it's shows just how great Camas has been over the last 10, 15 years. But it's also to show that how important this game is for Skyview, that they do break this streak. That obviously, we are far from finding out if that's going to happen, but it is such a big deal to the Skyview Storm. They talk about the Camas week all the time.
There's the kick. It was short, but Camas does a good job of bringing it out. They're going to get it at the where we're spotting that 37. So Camas is going to have good field position here on this drive. The last two, not necessarily 3 and out, but have had to punt back to the Storm. So we'll see what Coach Hathaway and staff have cooked up here for the Storm defense.
So after that kickoff, Camas is going to kick over at the 36-yard line.
Skyview D playing that familiar cover 2. And no, refs blew that dead.
Going to be offside.
So I didn't see. Did he do a hard count? I didn't even.
I have no idea if he lined up or not. But again, this crew is so experienced. I was watching the guy who threw the flag, and he immediately just
Here we go.
told the referee what it was, as opposed to coming in and huddling. So they're getting it done real quick.
That's good. So 1st and 5 now for Camas at basically midfield. They're at the 42. This time they go for the pass, and wide open. Cannot see who that is, but he broke away from 1, 2, 3, 4 Skyview defenders, and he is going to be down at the 3-4 line. So Camas is going to answer quickly.
That looks like it's
That's number 2.
no, I think it's 12. I think it's Trenton Swanson.
Trenton Swanson, 6'2", 190.
Yeah, we'll see. Here's the replay.
So just right in the middle of that dead zone that you get in cover 2s, and he just found grass, is what the coaches would say. And he did it and broke away from the defenders. So Camas in
another
business.
nice decision by Yanni.
Yes. Oh, fumble, and I think, oh, man, Skyview with a big break.
All right,
So
I just had a bunch of deja vu right there, but
Yes.
flip it. A few
Yes.
years ago, Skyview was on the 1-yard line, about ready to tie the game, and they threw a pick six. Now, of course, this wasn't a defensive touchdown or anything like that, but it just reminded me. It was the same side of the field at Kiggins Bowl.
Yep.
Skyview was about to do something big, turned it over in the red zone, and Camas went on to win. Is this the play right here? Is that the play that's going to turn this rivalry around? We'll find out in a
So
couple
we'll see.
quarters and a
Not
half.
to say that Camas or Skyview wouldn't want a quick score here, but I'm sure Coach Kaiser would. There's 9:33 left in the quarter. I'm sure he would like to take about 9 minutes and 30 seconds and to get a touchdown and to go up 2 scores going into halftime. But we'll see how Camas responds. They were going in to potentially tie the game. Oh, now we got Packer doing some orbit motion here, and they swing it out to him. Looks like he had some nice blocks out here. I don't know, and he's going to pick up. Now, what do you pick up? 15 on that? I'm wondering. There's the flag. I was wondering about the hold, maybe, here on the perimeter. So we'll see real quick.
What I found interesting about that play is kind of risky. Is that that's a sideways pass deep in your own territory?
Yes.
Is that a forward pass? Is it? Doesn't matter. He caught it. But if he had dropped that, then it puts the official has to make a call. You know,
Right.
and it's just kind of that's a risky play from the red zone.
So they're taking the holding from where Packer went out of bounds.
So
it was on the perimeter there. That, you know, I mean, one thing that Skyview has always done pretty well because they run so many screens is their kids will block on the perimeter, but that time got too much jersey.
So in high school sports, statistically, that will still be a catch and a 15-yard gain for the receiver, and then the team loses 10 yards on a penalty, and it's still first down. So now it's a 1st and 5.
Yeah, 1st and 5 now.
You know, but the receiver gets the yards to where the penalty flag was dropped, and the penalty flag was dropped at the 25.
So again, after that, there was a 15-yard gain with the holding penalty, and then now here's Jacob again. He's going to bust outside a little bit, just trying to find some daylight there.
And there's a first down.
There it is. So chains move. Storm are driving. We got 9:19.
You mentioned a 9-minute drive. I don't know if Skyview is prepared. I mean, is is a 9-minute drive kind of team. They seem to go bam, bam, bam. You know, if you want
again, I don't think Kaiser.
We got to call John Lambert from the center if we want a 9-minute drive.
He'll take he'll
take a quarter if you give it to him.
Yes, he will. Okay, so 1st and 10 for the Storm at the 21-yard line. Here's the snap. This time, little play action and right down the seam, and that is caught. That is number 11, Riley Artis, Jr., 5'10", 165.
Yeah, here comes a replay, and I do want to give a shout-out to the defender, if I can see the number here. I couldn't see who, but it was a really good open field tackle because Artis was open, he caught the ball, and if that tackle isn't made, he's got 20, 30, maybe all the way.
Correct. So, again, the Storm are moving. Looks like they go with a balance set here. And Jacob gets away from the first. But here comes, when the running back leans down like that and the D lineman's there, I'm going to go with face mask.
Yep, and that's what they called.
Yes. So.
But here's, let me see where they're going to mark it.
Yeah,
it looks like it's just a 5-yarder, which, by the way, I'm going to say that the NFL has this better. The NFL got rid of 5-yarders. Just, if you do it, it's 15, and that way you don't.
Then there's no guessing. Well, did you do it on purpose or not?
Yeah.
Right, it's just 15.
Exactly.
Right.
But I always find it weird. It's from where the end of the play or.
So this is another rare drive. They got the 1st and 8.
Right. And that's a weird one because instead of from the previous line of scrimmage, because the reason he got tackled for a 2 or 3 yard loss was because of the face mask.
Right.
So it's weird that they do it from the end of the run.
Good point.
But, oh well.
This time a little boot action, and there's the sack. Trying to see who that is. That was number 8 from Camas. Is that Figueroa? Or no,
it was 36.
Was it 36?
Well, hopefully we'll get a replay, but I thought I saw 38. You saw 6. We are way.
Sorry.
And it
Camas
might be
D
36.
with the quarterback sack on Kennedy. And I need glasses. So it's 2nd?
I believe that was Sam Spear.
Okay, Sam
from
Spear.
The Camas
2nd and 15. Yeah. Sorry, Sam.
And Sam got in the air on a fake pass and still came down and then caught up with Kennedy, which is not an easy thing to do. We've been talking about Kennedy's speed.
So now we go 2nd and long. Looks like they're, a little kind of draw play here. Picks up 6, 3rd and 9 now for the Storm. Jacob with the carry. He's got to be around 110, 115. 105.
101 yards.
Okay, just
10 carries, 101 yards.
Over the century mark.
Just got updated by Brian Levesque.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Levesque, with our stats guru, and again, de facto GSHL historian.
So I'm mostly a writer. You know that. This is fun to do, but so in my world, I always try to say a name as I'd spell it. So it's Levesque, right. But it's not. But it's Levesque. But it helps me spell it.
That's a good hockey name, right?
Yes.
Oh, here we go again.
Timeout, Skyview. But the reason I bring up names is, so we got the Camas quarterback is Taylor Yanni. And I asked him this week, is it Yanni? And he said yes, but it's spelled I-O-A-N-E. And so in my brain, I always say Ione because it helps me spell the name
Right,
better.
I got you. Because you are
so,
writing.
So now that I'm in the booth, I asked him, I know I say it wrong all the time to help me spell it correctly. Tell me what it is. He says it's Yanni. So I hope I've been saying it right all night. But if I ever slip and say it the other way, it's my writing brain, not my talking brain.
So the Storm with some strategy session here. They call the timeout with 6:45. It's 3rd and 8. 3rd and 9 at the 40. And the Storm have a 14-7 lead. My guess is that you're going to Mr. Packer here. But we'll see. See where so they have that wing kind of H-back. They like to throw to him too, and he is going out, and he's going to sit. But no, they went to Jacob and Camas.
Yeah, Camas just
covered that quickly.
As if Camas knew it was coming.
Yeah, so it was a completed pass. But at least based on
no gain.
No gain. So 4th and long, Camas holds after giving up the
Camas
fumble.
Defense, Camas defense did the job after, what do they call it? Sudden change.
Sudden change. There you go.
I mean, that's an old term. I don't know if they still use that term.
But we like it.
Yeah, we're old.
Yes. Well. Okay. We can talk about the 1980 Raiders at halftime.
Okay.
Oh, big punt, low, but good boot. That's going to get a Skyview roll for sure. Camas picks it up at the 15. Does have a little bit of room out there because it was so low. The Camas or Skyview defenders, cover team couldn't get back there. So about a 20-yard return.
Hey, that was Zach Blair, and I want to give a little shout-out to Zach Blair because how many high schoolers, once the ball bounces, they're told, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. And that is the safe play is to get out of the way. If he lets that ball go, it's going to go down to the 10, maybe the 5-yard line.
Right.
Instead, he picks it up, and he returned it 15, 20 yards. So
I'm the coach yelling, leave it alone. Move away from we want the ball. All right, so here's Camas trying to go in for the tying score. We're down to under 6 minutes left in the quarter. There's a big run. He's going to pick up 9. So it'll be 2nd and short for Camas. And, again, we're at Kiggins Bowl tonight. Kiggins Bowl, one of the oldest facilities, continuously used facilities in the state, got a nice remodel the past 18 months, and it looks great here.
Oh, what a great second effort. I'm guessing that's Reed Tennant. I couldn't see the
Yeah, he was stopped in the backfield.
He was stopped for a 1-yard
Kept
loss.
his legs churning.
Ended up getting a 1-yard gain, and it was 2nd and 1, so it's first down.
1st and 10, Camas at the 45. So Camas in a balanced formation here. Here's the snap. Quick pass, little quick slant there. And where are they going to put him down? Right at the marker.
That should be a first down.
Yep, another first down.
That's
So
Trenton
Camas.
Swanson again. I believe that is his 5th catch, and if that's 10 yards there, that's be 112 yards for Swanson.
There you go.
Plus a touchdown.
So some big stats here early for both teams. It's another first down play. And there's another big push by Camas old line. This time looks like they're going to give them 7. So it'll be 2nd and short. Maybe the play action, Mr. Valencia, this time.
Yeah. Last time on 2nd and short, they just ran it up the middle to get the first down. But, yeah, I bet they were trying to cook up something special for later.
Camas has had better luck when they've thrown to the short side of the field. Or, well,
quarterback still has
and
it.
There's the,
and it's probably going to be a holding penalty.
I see the hold from Mr. Goss. That is coming back. So we'll see where they call the hold, and we'll march back from there. It's going to be
from the 37 or 37 or the 38. As a stat guy, when I'm doing the stats, I wait till they put the ball down, and then I'll know exactly where the penalty was. And they're going to put the ball on the 47. Yeah, they're going to put on the 48. So it was. So that means it was from the line of scrimmage. So officially speaking, that was no play at all, just a 10-yard hold.
So here we go. Now it's 2nd and 13 for the Papermakers after the penalty. Getting the late call in from the sidelines here. Let's see what they're. Back to that short side, and this time incomplete.
Those
A little
are
too high and outside there for Swanson.
But fortunately for the Camas Papermakers, the tip pass went out of bounds. Those always,
So that stops the clock at 3:49 here in the first half. 3rd and 13 from the the Papermakers, Camas Papermakers.
and
And this is another big 3rd down. They were
They're gonna
moving
talk
the
about
ball pretty good. The holding penalty stalled, and then the Storm have tightened up again. So here's another timeout on the field. So Paul, when does Skyview play at Union next week?
Well, I can look that up right now. Yes, I believe it is next week. Or no. I think it's week 9.
Week 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
it
So
is week
Skyview
9.
must have Battleground next week.
Skyview has Battleground next week. Yep.
Okay.
And
So Union and Camas play next week.
exactly. Yep.
Okay. You'll be at that game.
Probably, but I have to take a look. I mean, there's other games in the 2A and 2A's 1A. But I'll probably be. Come on.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Well, okay. That's what I said, but then you doubted me.
Well, I just, it's weird. I've been doing a lot of different things this year. It's been a lot of.
No, I appreciate that. I've seen you.
And I'll explain it at another time. This is 3rd and long, and don't want to talk about.
All right, here we
my
go.
coverage.
So here's another big kind of momentum changer play for Camas. 3rd and long. Back to pass, and he's going to have to scramble and can't get a block, and he's going to go. So he does pick up, it was about 8 or 9, but it's going to be 4th
and 6 or 7.
4th and 6 and 7, past midfield with 3:40 to go. Is this a 50-50 call?
No, I think this was one of those that he gained enough yards where they said we're going to go for it, and
Yep.
if I was Skyview, I would have called a
So,
timeout there.
are they
but,
going to do the quick
They got
kick?
the guys off.
Nope.
No, I think they're going to go for it.
Just watch the long count here, trying to make it 4th and short, but nope, just straight. And he's going to get it. Oh, good call. Just had the receiver go right to the sticks. That was
I believe
Sam
it was
Stark.
Sam Stark, number 9, with the 4th down reception for a 1st down conversion.
Kind of a little kind of reverse boot action in the backfield, and Stark got wide open. So the clock's running, and a 1st down. So a big conversion for Camas. 1st and 10 at the 29. So run up the middle, picks up 4 or 5.
Any offensive coordinator would take 4 yards on 1st down.
Always.
Every time.
You
Right,
have
Brian?
the full playbook ready. All right, here we go. 2nd.
Brian agrees.
Thanks, Brian. So another run, this time for about 3. Maybe 2. 3rd and 6 now.
No, 3rd and 3.
Excuse me. Okay, that's what I meant.
Actually,
3rd and 4
actually, now
on the
3rd and
scoreboard.
4. Yeah, it's 3rd and 4. So
Clock is now at 2:29 in the half. Camas trying for the potential tying scores. It's 14-7, Skyview. Again, looking short side, clears it out, throws it out to the back, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Good call there. Skyview's defenders had their back turned to that, snuck the back out.
that was Reed Tennant again.
Reed Tennant again.
This time coming out of the backfield, 1st down. And I love Camas's pace here. They are not hustling. There's no reason to hustle. They have plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Yes. So in here, Oh, was that it? Oh, I thought he fumbled again.
Nope.
Okay.
Just great defense. Skyview played the run defense on that one. They guessed right.
They did guess right. They pinched down. Nothing up the middle, so it's going to be 2nd and goal. The clock is under 2 minutes to go. Coach is signaling in the play call. Camas gets lined up here. Let's see what the call is. I'm going to go say another run. And maybe look for the timeout now for 3rd down.
Yeah, but if I'm Camas, even if you do call a timeout, I'm going to wait 20 seconds.
Right.
You only have 2 plays left before this possession is over. Either you score or don't score, but you want to.
Maybe not. So it's 3rd and goal now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's only 2 plays left, so
Right.
you would not need to call a timeout until the end of the play clock because you want to kill time so Skyview doesn't have time to score before the half.
They bring the guy in motion, looking for him right away, and Skyview read that.
This is could be a 99-yarder if
Can
he
he
makes
get
it.
There's no angle anymore, and he's going to take it. That's a 100-yard return.
That is Colby
That is
Warner.
That, my friends, is a game changer. That is
Okay. This is freaky because I mentioned this earlier in this broadcast when Camas turned it over in that same end zone. I believe it was years ago. It was 14-7 Camas when Camas got a pick 6 to go up 21-7, and now Skyview with the pick 6, and we're an extra point away from going up 21-7. And again, I want to make sure I got the number right. I thought it was number 10 with the pick.
Number 10.
Colby
Warner.
Skyview Storm. I think it was 99 yards, and he's got a sack and a pick 6 in this game. What a half!
It's a great half. You'll remember that forever. And here's the extra point, and that's blocked.
And that's it.
So, that's
high
dead
school
ball.
rules. It's dead ball.
So it's 20-7 now after the big play. But Paul, here's when we talk about the flow of the game, Camas has had their last 2 drives, 1st and goals.
Yep.
And then a fumble on the first.
Fumble.
And then Skyview recovers, and then on 3rd and goal here, Skyview with the pick 6. 99-yard. I don't know if that's official or not, but it was a long way.
It was a long way. I thought he caught it at the 1. Maybe it's at the goal line. You can give him 100, whatever you want to give him. I don't care. Brian thought it was at the 1 as well. And,
I think so. I saw in the replay. So officially, unofficially,
it's a long.
it's
how about
99-yard pick 6 for the Storm.
For a long, long way. That
Junior.
Really, it turns out to be almost like a 13-point swing, kind of.
Big time.
It is.
Right?
Or at least a 9-point swing. Camas is going to kick a field goal if they throw an incomplete pass there, or maybe they go for it. You just don't know what's going to happen. But wow, what if Skyview can kick off here and stop Camas from scoring in the next 38 seconds, that is going to be one huge momentum lift going into that locker room.
Mighty Mo.
And if I recall, Skyview gets the ball first in the second half.
I was just going to say they should get it.
So 38 seconds to play defense.
So Storm, after the pick 6, about to kick off. This one is also squibbed in short, but it goes OB, and there's the flag.
So many things I don't like about that. When they get the ball, 35 or 40?
Yes.
I can't remember, 35 or 40.
I think it's 35.
So, but also the clock is.
The clock did not start. So
I mean, Camas is not. I don't know this, but I can't imagine Camas is going to just take a knee. They might regroup, take a knee, and say,
right. I don't anticipate that, but we'll see. You don't want to go down 3 scores.
So because they kicked it out of bounds at the 32, they get a 5-yard penalty to the 37. They can choose the 37 instead of the 35.
Okay.
So again,
why not?
Maybe Camas says, you know what, we've had enough. Let's regroup, and they take a knee. But I'm going to guess they're going to try to score because that's normally the Camas way.
Right. Well, Swanson's had a big game on the first drive, and he's continued that. I don't see where he's lined up. My guess is that he's outside on that far side. And we'll see if they go to him. They can try to get him one-on-one with somebody for a quick hitter. And this one is just going to be, is that caught?
No.
No?
No, it was incomplete. I think he threw it away, and I think it was the right decision. The receiver he wanted was covered front and back, and so I think he threw it over everyone's head on purpose.
So Linnell was there
to play another down
in the area, but thrown out of bounds just to get avoid the sack. So it's 2nd and 10 now. This time the handoff just to run some clock, but he's met quickly and abruptly.
That's the old. If we break it for 20-25, then we can figure it out. And now
so now the clock is running.
Yeah, that's
3rd
first
and
down
8.
play. The first down play kind of told them that this half's pretty much over. They're not even trying right now. They're just going to let the clock run out, is my guess.
Yeah, we're under 10. It looks like.
Yeah. So Skyview's up 20-7 at halftime. Camas is going to go regroup. Skyview's got the momentum. And is this the year for the Skyview Storm? We'll find out.
Will this break the streak? Right now, it looks pretty good for Skyview. 20-7 here at Kiggins Bowl. And VPS Game Time will be taking over halftime with some news from around the district. So we'll be back for the second half in a few minutes.
All right, Skyview fans, when I get the go-ahead, we're going to announce the senior cheer squad members of your Skyview Storm. Okay, we're ready to go. Again, your 2022-2023 Skyview Cheerlead Seniors. Aaliyah Breen, escorted by her mom and dad. She plans to attend a 4-year university and major in computer science with a minor in mathematics. She would like to thank her parents for being supportive, her older sisters for being amazing examples, and for all her friends for being by her side through everything. Kayla Butts. Kayla is escorted by her family. Next year, Kayla plans to join a nursing program to become a travel CNA. She would like to thank her mom for always pushing and supporting her. Ariana Duquist, escorted by her bonus mom, Shelby Frank. She plans to attend a 4-year university and study business. She would like to thank her bonus mom and friends for always being there and helping me through any challenge.
It's standing room only at the dedication of the newest elementary school in town. Vancouver Innovation, Technology and Arts Elementary School is open for business, and helping launch the school is a former Vancouver teacher, astronaut, and real-life inspiration, Dottie Metcalf Lindenberger. Hi, and welcome inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Nick Vole. As you can see behind me, Vita, the building, is pretty unique, but in its first year, Vita, the school, will also be pretty unique, offering something students have never had before in Vancouver Public Schools.
It took a background in science.
A big crowd listened intently as Metcalf Lindenberger described her journey from a girl interested in space to a member of the International Space Station. That journey included a stint teaching science at Hudson's Bay High School across the street.
I started in 1999 here, so obviously it's been well over 20 years since I've been here. And I think it's pretty amazing. Sometimes it doesn't feel like much has changed, and other times it seems like so much has changed. I'm hoping maybe a couple of my former students will be here. I know that some even work in this school district and that they have little itty bitties too, so it's pretty cool.
Her speech especially hit home with kids.
I enjoyed seeing the pictures and the very cool views, and staying there in 15 days in a like space shuttle and something like that, that'd be rare. I would never, that's worth no amount of money, and I would love to do that one day.
Dottie's story and outlook on life encapsulates what VITA hopes to offer today's students.
It was the message I tried to give when I was teaching at Hudson's Bay High School, but it would be my message to anyone. It's like one of the requirements I think of life is being a curious person. So,
curiosity is definitely encouraged at VITA. This year, it's a learning lab hosting students from across Vancouver. They visit for a few days as a class, doing a special project involving the nearby Fort Vancouver National Historic Site, while their teachers engage in professional development. Next year, VITA will open as a more traditional elementary, but one that will focus on project-based learning.
Yeah, I think it's like the way that the world works, right? So I think that projects mimic what we really see in our lives, which is working in different types of teams to solve problems in all different ways, whether it's our family team or to our work teams. And so to be able to do that when you start out young and realize that that you have strengths, but others have strengths too, and be able to share in that way, I think that's just going to be very exciting for the youth that are here.
This style of learning and an elementary school dedicated to it has been a goal of the district for 33 years.
So our first strategic plan for VITA really started in 1989. We had 3 strategic plans in between that, 3 potential school sites, and a multitude of stakeholder and community engagement feedback along the journey. So we're finally here.
As families tour the innovative new building, they envision what it will be like to attend VITA. Brothers Robert and Elijah hope these halls will be their school home next year.
The playground is very cool, and I hope to get I hope I get a good teacher and some good friends.
It's a really cool and very big building, and if I get into the school, I'm probably going to enjoy it a lot.
Later this year, we hope to bring you some of the lessons happening inside the building, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Until then, I'm Nick Voll. We'll see you next time.
We may be rivals, but we respect each other both on and off the field.
We are all students that enjoy our sport and love competing.
So please come out and support us, all of us. Be appreciative of the performance regardless of the team.
Enjoy the game and cheer us on loudly.
But please,
Please.
don't cheer for the failure of the other team.
Keep chants, cheers, and gestures appropriate and positive.
No negative chants.
No negative cheers.
No negative gestures.
And never
Ever single out a player by name, number, or characteristic.
There's no place for that.
We're all in this together to learn, have fun, and compete.
Win or lose.
Demonstrating sportsmanship shows that you value all kids, not just your kid.
Oh, and those officials?
Be kind to them as well.
This isn't their full-time job.
They're all just people trying to give us the opportunity to play.
They all make mistakes just like us players and coaches. We all know that.
But that's just part of the game.
So accept the calls they make, whether you agree or not, and move on.
Thank you so much for supporting us.
Thank you so much for supporting us.
Thank you so much for supporting us.
It means everything to have our friends and families in the stands.
Let's work together to make positive, lifelong memories.
Our drivers that they are the face of VPS. They're the first person that kids are going to see in the morning. They're the last ones that they see.
The goals come fast and furious at the Top Soccer Jamboree. Kids of all abilities get their turn on the pitch.
It's the best feeling ever. It's like just watching them play and have fun, and just seeing the joy that it brings to them is like a different feeling than most other things.
Welcome inside Vancouver Public Schools. I'm Nick Voll. This weekend's event at the Salmon Creek Indoor Soccer Facility drew a big crowd of athletes, coaches, and parents, and it all started with one Columbia River High School student who wanted to give back. One by one, the athletes enter the arena. These young soccer players are paired with a buddy who will be with them all afternoon. Top Soccer is an outreach program that makes soccer available to kids of all abilities.
Top Soccer is a pretty amazing program. We get to impact lives in so many ways. Of course, the players who get to have a great recreational athletic outlet. Most of all, we meet just amazing families, who bring their kids every week, and we become an important part of their lives.
So I've been playing Top Soccer ever since I was 12 years old, and I guess the thing that keeps me coming back is like all the buddies and how much fun it is.
We're in between seasons right now, so typically there'd be no soccer. Enter Alex Harris.
Alex Harris is a pretty amazing kid. He is State Player of the Year in soccer, but he's even a better academic student and is obviously a great kid at heart.
For winning State Player of the Year, Alex was given $1,000 to donate to a program of his choice.
My cousin and one of my aunts is disabled, I figured, and I watch them all the time playing sports and having the joy that it brings them, and so I was like, why can't I give that joy back to the community of sports around me? Sports is something that brings people together and everybody enjoys, so their physical abilities shouldn't hold them back from being able to enjoy that.
In addition to his donation, Alex organized the Jamboree, drawing on his soccer community. It wasn't too hard to get enthusiastic volunteers.
I could not do this by myself, and I don't have the reach that some of the other parents and organizers and things like that have, so that all of them were immediately on board and willing to help me do this is just insane, and I can't give enough thanks to that.
Among them, the Skyview robotics team, which engineered a pneumatic kicking device for players in wheelchairs. With the push of a button, kids go from watching goals to scoring them.
I think it gives them the opportunity that they don't feel limited by the fact that they're in a wheelchair. They can still be part of a team. They can still experience something that sometimes society would say they couldn't, but it's great that they can.
You could tell Carter was having a great time finding the back of the net over and over again.
He can kick the ball in with his button. Yeah, that's him. And it's amazing, and they did this, and I didn't have to fill out any paperwork, and I didn't have to worry about it. I just showed up, and they were like, just, yeah, we're going to do this, and it was just so cool. So shout out to Skyview.
It's an amazing feeling. It's so fun to see them smile, and they love it. I've seen parents in tears because of it. It's just a great experience.
After warm-up drills, kids put on jerseys for the real deal. In front of a crowd, players ran the turf in scrimmages. Kids of all abilities worked together to score. Experienced soccer vets like Alex and younger players learning the game. The sense of joy and hope was palpable.
It gives me such a good feeling in my heart knowing that there is young adults and young people that are thinking about inclusion, and it just makes me feel really good about the world.
If you want to learn more about Top Soccer, check out their website, salmoncreektopsoccer.org. And as for Alex, he's trying to select a college and has Ivy League schools already talking to him. Make sure you get out to River this spring to see him play before it's too late. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Nick Bowl.
We are preparing students for the future.
We are pursuing our dreams.
We are keeping our systems running smoothly so students can learn.
We are making sure the kids have the nutrition they need to learn.
We are keeping our kids safe and secure.
We are keeping our kids healthy and active.
We are ready for the future.
We are
Vancouver Public Schools.
We are Vancouver Public Schools.
Is there a concert tonight?
I don't know. Where'd you put the newsletter?
I recycled it.
You recycled the newsletter?
I thought you'd remember.
I didn't. I don't remember.
Get behind the scenes and put your imagination to work. Learn how to turn your ideas into a video or movie by signing up for video production, advanced video production, or movie making. You'll work individually and in groups to write, shoot, and edit your own productions. These hands-on classes use industry-standard cameras and professional editing software and allow you to explore your own creativity and passions. Students enrolled in these classes can earn CTE or art credits. Learn to express yourself or tell another story through video. Check with your counselor or career specialist to see if this program is offered in your school.
All right, hey, good evening.
Okay, Storm fans, we're getting ready to start the second half. As the third quarter starts, so Camas is going to be kicking off and Skyview is going to be receiving the football.
I mean, it's a game changer.
Yes.
Wow. I mean,
and Camas had their last 2 drives had first and goals, and there was a fumble, and then the aforementioned pick 6. Here's some highlights. Camas came out super quick, scored on 5 plays to go up 7-0.
That was a touchdown to Trenton Swanson, and it was the 5th play.
And then Skyview scored on 3 plays, and here's Kennedy with the keeper, and so it was 7-7
in less than 2 minutes.
Yes,
7-7. Bam.
8 plays, 2 minutes, 2 touchdowns, and then it was kind of back and forth a little bit. Skyview breaks through after the fumble.
That was Kennedy's 2nd touchdown.
So he has 2 rushing touchdowns, and then here is the pick 6. I thought for maybe maybe a half a second.
I wish I could see that again. Did you see Steve Kaiser? Steve Kaiser, the head coach of Skyview, is trying to keep up.
Oh, I did not see that. That's great. So the second half kickoff is coming, and Skyview returns. A decent return, went all the way across the field.
Hey, was that Colby Warner? Was that number 10 again? Yeah, it was.
It was Warner. So
he's doing everything tonight.
He ran 50 yards east and west and about 10 yards north and south. But it'll be 1st and 10 for the Storm. It looks like they're going to be at the 25. So the Storm looking to score here and really put pressure on Camas. We'll get some stats for you in just a second as well. I had a couple of great individual performances stat-wise in the first half as well for both teams. So here's the first down play for the Storm. Kennedy and Jacob in the backfield. And there's the handoff to.
Could be 3 yards for Jacob.
Thrown down there by, looks like, was that number 3 for Camas?
In the first half, though, Jacob, 101
Bradley
yards
Prowse.
rushing on 10 carries. So
there's that first stat I was wondering about. It's great.
Yep. And then Kennedy has 22 yards rushing, and he is just looks like 54. No, 54 yards passing. It's weird. Camas has more yards than Skyview because they've gone down to the
they've had
to the red zone,
right,
but then turned it over.
2 really good drives, and then the turnovers have just.
And then Skyview didn't have one drive on a touchdown because it was a defensive touchdown.
There you go.
That's how Camas has more yards, but a lot fewer points.
So here we go. 2nd and 5. Again, this time this is to Packer off the play action.
Big cushion by the Camas defense, and Skyview took advantage.
So that was the old Purple 52 Columbia River High School play right there.
There's always got to be a Columbia River mention, right?
Thank you.
Just like I talked about the Raiders, you talk.
Well, we'll get the Raiders in.
Yeah.
Both of us will, yes. All right, so Skyview with trips right now. There's the handoff to Jacob, and kept his legs moving. He was met at the line, but is going to pick up 2.
So I just saw, Zach Blair playing defensive back for Camas. He got taken down on the play by a receiver from Skyview, and he asked the official, hey, he helped me, and the official came over and patted him on the shoulder. Might have said something like, even if it did happen, you're 25 yards away from the play. So I'm just speculating, but it was the old. There might have been a little hold there, but it didn't affect the play, so there was no call. But
so here's 2nd and long play now. This one is going to be a screen. Looks like that's to Packer again. Camas read that, and for again about a half a second, I thought the Camas defender was going to be maybe to knock it down.
I think that was Sam Spear who saw it coming and came really close for his own pick 6. I could be wrong on who did it. Let me see. No, yeah, it's 36 who almost got that.
Yep. And he knows that too. You can see that so that was a good read there.
And there was a penalty. Probably I didn't see the call.
Was that the hold?
Second call. I'm guessing a block in the back or something.
Sure.
No, holding, but same result.
So, so those screen.
So it'll be 2nd and long now.
So
get the down again, but they lose the yards on the penalty.
So Camas takes the penalty on the 2nd down. It's going to be 2nd and it's like 18 roughly for the Storm. So again, this is one of those things. Just get, you got 2 plays to get 9 yards. You don't need 18 here. So we'll see what.
When we talked about this in the first half, we knew Skyview was going to get the ball first. It's 20-7 game, and so Camas's mission: just stop them this drive and then they can start the comeback.
So there's a big hole for Kennedy, and he's going to break away. Does he have enough? He does. Huge play.
I'm telling you, I feel really smart right now because I mentioned this earlier in the broadcast.
Yes, you did. I know where you're going.
But it's from Coach Kaiser. Coach Kaiser told me in August, Kennedy did that against his own defense, and nobody could catch him. And Kaiser looked at his coaches and said, hey, we got something special here. We know he can throw the ball. We know he can read the offense. But when he breaks free, no one's going to be able to catch him. If we can't catch our own guy, and because Skyview's defense is fast, he knew that opponents weren't going to be able to catch him either. And there
it is. So the Storm, huge plays.
That's his third touchdown run of the night, but that's his first oh my gosh run.
Correct.
The others were
he's had some inside the 2 touchdown plays.
So
that was
7 carries, 87 yards for your quarterback with 3 touchdowns, and that one was
We're going a little Tim Tebow action tonight here. More yards rushing than passing for the quarterback. So Skyview going for 2. That was
okay.
Wait.
Got a little
extracurricular here on the.
And there was a flag down. We'll see if that was a post or after the play.
Yeah, after the play. Let's see. Here's Mr. Goss, Jim Goss. That was a hold on Skyview.
Yep. So anyway, they declined the penalty. The conversion was no good.
So Skyview, though, after the 47-yard touchdown run, goes up 26-7. The extra point, 2-point conversion is no good, but Skyview is now up by 3 scores. They're up by 19, football-wise.
Yep. Excuse me. I'm gonna tweet out an update.
No problem. So again, if you're following Paul as well, it's Valencia CCT on Twitter, where he gives you in-game updates. We're here for VPS Game Time. You can also follow them on Twitter at VPS Game Time. So the kickoff team is out for Skyview. The return team is out for Camas. And again, we'll see if this Camas can respond. They have been able to move the ball, as noted earlier. But now it's, as Yogi Berra used to say, it's getting late early. It's 26-7. Storm. Here's the squib kick again. That's short, picked up at the 20 by Camas, and taken down 33. That was number 30, Reed Tennant on the return. And here comes Camas' offense. So it's not.
I was just about to say the same
go ahead.
Thing. It's not a must score, but it's, as you just said, it's.
Yeah. You want to respond, just to cut into it and maybe get a little momentum on your own. But any more big mistakes, and we'll see what Camas has cooked up here. There's the handoff to Tennant. And he picks up, maybe 1, maybe 2. That was Salavea, and there's the flag for the – we'll see if those are offsetting. Both guys got in each other's faces there. That is, we talked about this pregame. This is a point of emphasis in the high school, the sportsmanship.
Right, and it's
and
just
this is an
on
experienced
Skyview.
crew, and they're going to notice that stuff.
And it's just on Skyview. So Skyview has all the momentum in this game, and they just stopped Camas on a first down play, and then, just gifts Camas 15 yards and a first down.
So a big penalty on the Storm there.
And I was
after a 2-yard run.
I was just about to say that while it might not be a must-score drive this early in the second half, if Camas gets past the 50-yard line, I think it might be 4-down territory, and Skyview just gave him the ball to the 49-yard line right now.
So there's kind of a zone read keep. I don't know. It was really slow developing. I don't know if he was also maybe an RPO there. I didn't see too many guys.
But it worked for 4 yards.
But it worked. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Yeah, I think he was just something off the read. Real early flag there, right at the snap.
False start.
So now Camas is going to be backed up. It'll be 2nd and 11.
So earlier today at Skyview High School, there was a big sportsmanship symposium type of thing,
Yes.
training. But one of the sessions was on officials in all sports, and I'll get back to that in a second.
Go ahead. All right, here's the 2nd down play for Camas. This time just a straight handoff, and he is met early and loudly. That was Tennant with the run, but didn't get much. So it's going to be 3rd and long now for Camas.
I saw Alex Benton cornered in there. I don't know if he made the big
Yeah,
initial
I
hit.
didn't see it here on the replay.
It was 53. It was 53.
Yeah, he did the dip and rip a little bit. Met 10 in the backfield. So here's kind of a broken play now. He wants to go on that.
Oh,
boy. So is this another pick six? It won't be, but another turnover for Camas. And Skyview is in business this time. They're inside the 30.
Rex Allinger with the interception, and it was the old, throwing across your body, going the wrong.
Throwing late, throwing across your body.
Yep, running one way, throwing the other, and hey, when it works, it's a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, that's
so
what happens.
Again, Camas with the big mistakes. We'll see if. I think the first 2 plays here by the Storm are just going to, what do you call? I've just lost the sudden change. We'll see if the Storm go for the dagger right now.
Right. Camas defense did its job on the first sudden change of this game.
So they are looking for it, but he's gonna, kind of on a boot, looking for. Trying to see who was in the end zone for Skyview. Is that number 7?
Yeah, I couldn't see.
I can't see. We'll see that. But that Camas stayed home. All the defenders were there, had contained.
And Bo Harlan with the great open field tackle on a guy who is very hard to tackle tonight, Jake Kennedy.
Right. So
it was a tackle for loss, it turns out. It was a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, pushed him toward the sideline. And
Bo Harlan?
Kennedy didn't have anywhere to go, but did... now it's 2nd and long, so we'll see what Skyview does here. Looks like I'm going to go to the seam. If there's
Trey Jacob again.
So Trey picks up 4 or 5, but it's going to be 3rd and long for the Storm at the 21. Oh, long count. Did he jump? Nope. Camas, a little bit of movement. Didn't go off sides, though. Kennedy gets the play. Big play here for the Storm. There's an... Oh.
I'm going to guess illegal
Might
motion.
be bailed out. Yeah, I can't...
There it is, illegal motion.
Illegal motion. Paul saw it. So the Storm are going to back up 5. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now from the 26.
They're declining this penalty to make it 4th down.
Okay, they did. So here comes the kicking. So Camas
defense does its job. If Skyview's going to
this is a big boot for. It's going to be, let's see, rough estimate. We're going to be a 38-yarder.
38-yard field goal attempt.
So Skyview's going to look to add 3 to their 26-7 lead currently.
But even if he makes this, Camas keeps it within a 3-possession game.
Yes, so this is Here's McClinton. Here's the kick, and it is going to be, I think that's wide left.
Yep.
So Camas dodges one after the pick.
Hey,
so they'll take over.
The kick had the leg. Kick had the leg, just a little,
yes.
just faded off to a little
distance
left.
Was there for sure. Yep. So we'll see now again. We're right back, but the other thing, though, is that there's 7 minutes gone in the half. It's still, we're in the quarter, 26-7.
So, well, Camas is already lined up, so I'm going to talk about the officials again, but when I have a little bit of break.
We'll get that. So here's now first down paper makers. See if they can get something going. Turnovers on 3 of their last 4 drives. And this time Camas rallies to the ball and spreads him out. That was 10. It looks like he lost 3. So 2nd and 13. Quick hit, and there's that. Again, he just gets by that first guy. And they're just trying to lop it over them in the zone.
Yeah, and so that was Trenton Swanson again.
That was Swanson again.
They've done that play 2 or 3 times, and it's
and he's able to break away from the safety there. Help. So first down, paper makers. The handoff. Nice patient run there to pick up 5.
Let's re-10 it again.
Yep.
I've got him now for 17 carries for 74 yards, I believe. Yes. The numbers just got updated in front of me because
So 2nd and 4, excuse me, for Camas. Wide open playbook here. There's this time handoff to Tennant on the short side. He's going to pick up the first plus 10. Maybe plus 8. But Camas in business past the 50.
Okay, now with 3 minutes and
3:30 left.
3:30 left in the third quarter. Down by 19. It's 4 down territory now.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's not enough time to keep it. So now that you got a first down on.
So let's see if I think they need to score before the quarter ends, though, to really make it interesting. Another run by Tennant. Picks up 3, looks like.
3, yep.
2nd and 7 coming up. Again, both teams really don't huddle up now. They're just looking to the sidelines.
I'm looking for a pass here or a run pass option for the quarterback because Tennant is out of the game now. Watch them fool me, and the Tennant's taking a breather.
There you go. I didn't see him leave. Yeah, he's probably getting a breather. He's got almost 20 carries, like you said.
Yep, and there they fooled me. They gave it to, looks like Titan Brody, I believe, number 32.
Okay, so Brody comes in, does pick up.
Yes, that was Titan Brody.
Looks like he picked up 5 or 6, so it's going to be 3rd and short, though, for Camas. And they're ready to go right now, so they're going to run some tempo here. So got 2 plays that time. There's the little, and there it is. And that's going to be a Camas touchdown. Yes, no, maybe.
They're call him out of bounds. They're calling him
out of bounds at the 2. But there was a.
And I think, is that number 1? Is it number?
I think that was.
I think it's number 1.
I think that was 1.
Connor Linnell.
Connor Linnell kind of had the twins on the short side.
And just a sweep pass.
Great pass. Good timing. And got him. Linnell was in stride when he caught that.
And I'm not sure if the window was that big. You know what I mean?
No.
It was, that was a tight window, I think.
It's that dead zone in the cover, too. So now this is where Camas has had issues the last 2 times inside the 5. Let's see what they got cooked up here. And the Storm are ready for the challenge, at least on first down.
And that was Titan Brody again. Looks like a loss of 1, I think. Well, I don't know. No, I can't tell where the ball is, but might be on the 2 as well. So no gain or loss.
No gain. I don't think they.
Yeah, they're inside the 3, so it's still the 2-yard line.
So now 2nd and goal. There's the, oh, man. Oh, they're going to get the hold or PI.
Well,
I don't.
Well, let's
so
see.
there was kind of going
Yep,
for that back shoulder
he called
fade.
it on the defense. So get this. This is the crazy thing. It's a 1-yard penalty, and it's not an automatic first down.
Right.
I will never understand why high school rules changed. It's been about 10 years. They changed it so that it's not an automatic first down. It's just the yards. And when you're on the 2-yard line, it's half the distance, and it's not a first down now.
So now it's 2nd and goal at the 1. But
it still helps. You get the play over again, but it's not an automatic first down. So you could hold in the end zone all the time.
That's a good point. So Camas looks like they went a little bit of heavy set here, and there's the quarterback. Did
touchdown.
He leave the ball out? Did they give it to him?
Yes.
The ball crosses the plane.
Taylor Yanni stretches the ball out, hits the goal marker, the line, and both side officials came in with their arms up.
Okay, so that was a little bit dangerous. I was wondering if that ball comes out easy when you're stretching it. So Camas is just going to kick here to make it. It's 26-13. The extra point will make it 26-14 with 1:30 left in the third quarter. So Camas does respond. And that is good. So, Paul, a little bit of momentum change. Go ahead.
Again, there was the turnover. Camas defense said, no, you're not getting in the end zone this time. Forced a field goal attempt that missed. Camas then drives for a touchdown, and we've got 1:31 left in the third quarter. It's a 12-point game, and I'm sorry, with that history of this series, no one at Skyview is thinking this game's over.
No, absolutely not. So Skyview will get the ball back. There's the replay. The ball clearly does cross the plane. He was,
and I didn't see the replay. I wasn't watching. That was the quarterback, right?
Yeah,
it was.
Yes.
Yeah, Taylor Yanni.
So again, we'll get you some updated stats.
Yep. Yanni with a touchdown, but doesn't have a whole lot of yards rushing. But he's passed for 200 yards now. 12 for 19 for 200 yards. You got Reed Tennant with 20 carries for 93 yards. So Camas is getting the yards. They're
for sure. So just as we are here getting lined up for the kickoff, Vancouver Public Schools has begun work on its new strategic plan, its blueprint for the next 5 years. If you have the chance to weigh in, share what you think the district should be focusing on in a new survey. You can find it on the district website. Later this year, you'll also have the chance to participate in in-person panels and discussions. So that Camas kickoff is going to be a touchback. So the Storm will get the ball with 1:31 left in the third quarter. Again, as we take a break here, as they spot the ball and teams are getting ready to run out. We'll just see what's going on. There's a good shot of the crowd. We got a packed Kiggins Bowl here tonight. Camas and Skyview, both huge.
That is a big student section. That
big.
I just looked out
big
over
student
the booth.
sections. Those are big schools, both over 1,800 students. I don't know what Camas is anymore, but Skyview's probably around 18. All right, here's the first down play. Looks like they're going to throw, and he wants to go deep, and he has somebody coming right open. Oh, good recovery by Camas safety number 2, Zach Blair, closed quickly. The ball was in the air for a little while, but Riley Artis came from across the field and was just waiting.
Now, what's interesting about that is that Blair never turned to make a play on the ball, but he still timed it perfectly.
Yes.
I don't believe it was interference. He never turned for the ball, but it didn't matter, and he jumped and got his hands up and deflected the ball away, or at least distracted the receiver enough. It was a great rally after being beat. I don't know if he was the one who was beat. Somebody from Camas defense was beat.
Well, right. They're throwing in the middle of the zone there.
Because Artis was open, but Blair made the play.
So, all right, now it's 2nd and 10. This time, here's the handoff. No, the keep by Kennedy again. He bounces it outside. Picks up, looks like going to be 4 or 5.
Just 4 yards. Setting up 3rd and 6. Big third down for the Camas defense.
This is huge for Camas D. Only, not to say they couldn't get back in it, but this gives them another possession in the third quarter, most likely. We'll see, though, how.
Yeah, it's a big if.
Yes. So Skyview hustles to the line. It's third and 6. See how Camas lines up on D, gets another call. Here's the call from the sideline. Kennedy barks out instructions. Here we go. I don't know if he got it off.
No, timeout.
Timeout. Yeah, it was getting pretty close on the play clock. So Camas takes a timeout.
No, actually,
needs to make sure that they got it. Or excuse me, Skyview took a timeout. Thank you, Paul.
And I don't mean to correct you, but
no,
you're
fine.
It is important to know that
Skyview,
because you would never want to take a timeout if you're Camas down 12 points.
Right. True.
So
only NFL coaches do that.
Yes. Usually Raider coaches do that.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me of the Arizona game.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. My seat's in Vegas. I'm on the front row of the third level, and my wife thinks I'm going to fall over the railing one day. She really believes the Raiders are just going to kill me.
Well, hey, if that's the way to go, you die at Allegiant Stadium.
Exactly. That's true.
They'll put a little rest in peace there in Section 220, whatever it was.
Yep.
All right. All right, so timeout. Teams run back out on the field. Again, big third down for both sides here. Camas D can stop it, get the ball back, or Skyview can continue to run some clock off and hopefully score. So here we go. Looking one way, and Camas, and I think Kennedy is going to get it? And he will not, but it's
wait,
close.
Wait. I think he did get it. He did.
Oh, did he move the ball?
All he has to do is get to the 30.
That's a good call. I thought he was going to be a yard short, but he did get it.
Yeah.
So kind of a broken play, and Kennedy uses his legs to get it. So that's a big play there.
Now got 95 yards rushing. Of course, the big play was a 65-yard touchdown, but that was a humongous play
that's
right
as big
there.
as the touchdown.
And that was just a 6-yard gain, but knowing where the first down marker was.
So here's Jacob this time. That's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
So yeah, Skyview won't snap again. So it's going to be 26-14 after 3 quarters, and that gives me time to to say something about the officials. But unless we wanted to do something, okay. So yeah,
go ahead, Paul. You're good.
So yeah, there was a symposium kind of at Skyview High School today about sportsmanship, and one of the sessions was on officials, and it was officials from all representing a bunch of sports. I'm going to give you guys an example. Up in Cowlitz County, the Softball Officials Association up there is down to 21 certified officials.
Wow.
The assigner is 68 years old. There are 9 more umpires in softball that are older than him.
Wow.
Out of those 21. So there's 10 guys 68 or older. We are losing officials in all sports, including football, as we're watching a football game here. And there's many reasons for it. But a lot of it is the abuse of officials from fans, from coaches, and even from players. And we just got to do a better job of understanding that these men and women who are officiating our games, they're just like us. They're community members.
Right.
And
just want to help.
And they just want to help. And
they're not doing it for the money.
And we have to respect that they might make the wrong call. I might say something stupid tonight. But you know what? If I say something stupid tonight, it's not because I don't like your team or your player.
Right.
It's because I make a mistake. Same with officials. They make mistakes. But it is, do not question their integrity. Do not call out their names. We need more officials. The Evergreen Football Officials Association is down to almost, real low numbers.
Well, we mentioned earlier, they have to have crews do double headers.
Yes.
And again,
I just want to say,
as a former AD, you don't want to do double headers.
This crew has been great tonight, but we need more officials.
Yes. So there is, good. That might be, is that, it looked like number 6.
It's number 9. It is.
Gavin Poffenroth. Sorry about that, Gavin, yes. But that was a heck of a catch and run, son.
That's
good play call.
That's a tight end outrunning everybody on the defense.
He did.
That's impressive.
So Skyview I can hear the chants of warm up the bus.
Well, again,
you're going to say not in this rivalry?
Not in this rivalry, not in this history. No, students can say whatever they want, but I guarantee you the Skyview sideline is still not claiming this game to be over just yet.
So that was the zone read play action, and that was just a straight. Well, okay, sorry. There's the PAT. We'll get some stats on that catch and run.
That was a 70-yard touchdown pass.
70-yard touchdown pass. So the Storm have
from Kennedy to Poffenroth.
Yep. And Storm extend the lead 33-14. So they answer Camas's touchdown with their own, and the lead is back up to 19. So now Camas on offense. Don't necessarily have to take huge risks now, but you got to score quick.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, it's 4-down territory for the rest of the game for them now, no matter where they are, and But I do love that about high school teams. They will go for it on 4th and 14 from their own 10 if in the situation. Whereas, NFL teams will punt. It's like they're like they're like give it up.
The book says to punt.
Yeah, exactly. Well, what a night for Jake Kennedy.
Yeah, we got some updated stats for it. Go ahead.
So Kennedy's 9 for 12 passing, very efficient, 140 yards. Rushing, he's got 95 yards rushing and 3 touchdown runs. And then you got Trey Jacob at 111 yards rushing. What a day for the Skyview offense.
So filling up the stat book tonight for the Storm. So again, there's another short kick, and that also goes out of bounds. So they're not really looking to get the return set up, but that one goes out of bounds. So Camas is going to elect to take the penalty most likely.
That might be on purpose.
I don't.
Hey, if you're
I'm guessing because they keep kicking it short.
If you're Skyview up 33-14, let them start at the 35. Let them start at the 40. Wherever it goes out of bounds, just let them start there.
Right.
It's better than them breaking a long one and getting a touchdown in just in 10 seconds, 11 seconds.
Right.
The clock is Skyview's friend right now.
So again, we were mentioning that was the first play. Skyview's touchdown was the first play of the fourth quarter, so we're at 11:48. Camas is down 19. Have the ball at the 35, and this, as if holds up, this will break an 11-year winning streak by Camas. And they're going to go over that was a
very nice pass.
Very nice pass. So that was down the seam, and is that Linnell? He's had a big night. No, number 9. Sam Stark, 6'2", 205 linebacker.
Well, tight end in this case.
Oh, that's what I meant. Well, yeah.
High school rosters have both positions. I'm gonna come to Tony's defense. They list both positions on the high school rosters, but yeah, I'm tight end on that play.
So was that out of the backfield?
Yes.
Okay. So again, they're on the hurry up. This is what they did on their first drive. It was all
9-yard
tempo,
gain,
all hurry up.
Pass to Reed Tennant. Yeah, get Reed Tennant the ball, and he can do something special. 9 yards. Now you can do whatever you want again, but you got to do it in a hurry.
So Camas has had some good drives with this tempo. They're just taking what Skyview gives them, and that time tried to run outside at least on the boundary side of the field, and Skyview.
They're going to call that 3rd down in inches, I think.
Stop 10. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be.
It's officially no
3rd
gain.
and inches.
3rd and inches. So that's a play that obviously Camas is just looking to surprise Skyview's defense, get the first down and move on, and then it didn't even get the first down. So it really is a wasted 25 seconds for the Papermakers.
Right. So here we go. Does get the first, but here comes there's a Skyview kid down.
Yeah, well, there's a Skyview kid down on the ground
and the penalty
because he was held.
He was held.
That's what the officials call it.
So now that penalty, a backbreaker potentially.
So now it's
going to be 3rd and long.
3rd and 10.5. Actually, I don't know where the flag is.
Yeah,
it's going to be 3rd and 11.
Yeah, it could be. We'll see.
I'm going to put the ball down at the 46 is my guess. So, and they got to get to.
So I think, Paul, you're right, though. They are past the 50, and this is going to be 4-down territory. So, but, again, this is what we talked about, right? It's 3rd and 12. You don't need to get 12 right now.
But not getting that first down on 2nd and 1 is just a backbreaker because
huge.
They killed 25 seconds, and then the next play they get a penalty. So
and the clock is running.
Yep.
So that's a good point. So they are. There's out of the. Does pick up 5 or 6, so it's cut it in half.
It's going to make a manageable 4th down, but the Skyview defense was okay with that play.
Yes, and that was
let them catch a short pass.
Spear
Let them catch a short pass, swarm to the ball, stop them. It's 4th down. Here we go. Camas about to snap.
So Skyview run in some subs. Camas is. Let's watch this guy that just went in motion, the tight end side here. Let's see.
And now Camas calls
the timeout. Was that their second?
I think it's the first. I don't remember. I think it might be.
I think it was.
Yeah, but I do know that.
No.
You have to call that timeout if you don't know if you don't have the play. You have to call a timeout.
Right.
So if you don't score on this drive, the game's virtually over.
Yeah. If they don't score here, we'll see. So as we take a timeout here in action, we have one more regular season football broadcast coming your way. On Friday, October 28th, Hudson Bay hosts Columbia River in an important two-way Greater St. Helens League matchup. The game starts at 7 p.m. on Comcast Channel 328 as well as the VPS YouTube page. It'll be a fun game, and both teams have playoff aspirations, so make sure you tune in.
Did I read that correctly? Hudson's Bay won last night, right? They
Bay,
they beat
I saw some highlights. They had a kid that scored, I think, 4 touchdowns. 4 or 5.
Great. I watched them play first place Washougal, and the score got out of hand. Washougal ended up winning pretty handily. But Bay, oh my gosh, they played hard. There's a vibe on the Bay sideline. Something special going on this year.
They're competitive for sure. Let's watch the little out route down here. Well, they tried that before, but they're going to do it again. They go back the other way. Catches it for a first down.
Nice play. Hey, it's Swanson again.
So, first down paper makers. The chains move.
Another 4th down conversion.
You need 3 scores, so here we go.
And that, I believe, is his 7th catch.
Ball is spotted. The clock starts running. 1st and 10 at the 29. Play is called in. Here's the snap. Going back down, and there it looks like it went to the same player.
It's a catch. It was
catch.
So hard to see.
I know.
From this, we are about as far as we can be from our boost
so again,
to that
I'm pretty
position.
sure that was Swanson again. He's 6'2", 190. He's a big target. So here it is, 1st and 10 at the 15.
Yep, I saw that penalty from here.
I did too, so here comes the penalty.
And not only did I see it, but 2 different officials saw it.
Yeah, here's 2 flags on the field. So Skyview's done a good job tonight reading those and being aggressive, and that put the aggressiveness put Camas offense in a bad position where they. So they're backed up again.
So the ball's on the 28 now, and it was on the 15. Again, in high school, the penalty is marked off from where the penalty happened, not from the previous line of scrimmage. So it's a 13-yard penalty in essence.
So 1st and 23. Back to pass, going down the short side, and there's the catch, and he's going to be inside the 5. So again, in that little, that 7 to 10 yard area of between the cover 2, the corner and the safety.
There was also a penalty, and I believe where the flag was and where they're going. I'm just guessing roughing the passer. I did not see it.
Okay.
But obviously they're moving the ball. They went from the 4, and I don't know if they're going to go 2 more yards. So my guess is where the flag was, they called rough. Yeah, it is roughing the passer. There's the second. Yeah,
good call, Paul.
So yeah.
So that was Blair on the catch, and he picked up about 20 20-23, and then now they get the penalty. So it's first and goal at the 2. And, Skyview again. Man, they clamp down inside the 5. This is...
Alex Diaz with a great tackle to save a touchdown. And again, even if Camas scores on this drive, this is 25 more seconds off the clock because of that tackle.
Yes.
That matters if you're trying to hold on to a big lead.
Oh, gosh. That was a long throw. I don't think he got in. I think he caught it. But that was a long throw to pick up 2, so it's going to be third and goal.
Easton McCarty with the catch on that one.
For a split second, I thought that might be to the house again. Pick 6 the other way, but we'll see. They gave him 1 yard pickup.
No, it's still on the 2-yard line, isn't it? I thought it was on the 1, but they put the ball on the 2, but oh well.
Yeah, so again, to your point, we're down under 7 minutes, and here's the run, and is he in?
Oh, nope, this guy is calling him down. 4th down. Good mechanics by the official. I know I keep praising the official.
No, but you're right. This is a veteran crew, and they know right away.
I have no idea if he scored or not. I'm not determining whether he scored or not. I'm saying the fundamentals are he ran in and pointed down and made 4th down call immediately.
So this is 4th, and got to take another timeout.
Yeah.
That clock's running. You got to get this. I mean, listen, if they don't get this in, that's
right.
It's going to be all academic.
But again, I want to just talk about the game within the game. They were down here at the 4-yard line with 7.5 minutes ago. Now it's 6.5 minutes. They might score on this drive, but that's a minute. The Skyview defense has killed a minute just by forcing 4th down here.
Well, I'm trying to see, and I don't know if Brian keeps this stat, but by my count, this is 9 plays inside the 5 without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, we could figure it out. I know that because Brian and I always keep a play-by-play. But that's something that I can do yards immediately when I'm doing my stuff, and he can do yards immediately. But as far as that stuff, you have to look at it after. You have to look at your chart after the game.
Right. Yeah. But that's my rough count here.
Yeah.
Counting the fumble on the first play inside, and then the 3rd down pick.
Yep.
And then they had Camas's second touchdown. It was also they had to take 3 plays to score.
So here we go, 4th and goal from the 1.
So again, can the Storm hold them? This is another 4th down opportunity. Skyview's got they're bringing the house, and he's in. He had
a touchdown.
Okay, Paul. So Camas scores here.
That was Reed Tennant.
Reed Tennant had a good running start, and it was a good push by the O-line. He ended up about 4 or 5 yards inside the end zone.
So here, they're going to try the extra point to get within 12.
What?
Would you normally go to try to get within? Am I reading the clock right? Would you normally try to get to 11 right here? So it's a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, and I could see either way. It's one of those 50-50s.
It's still
it's 2 scores.
If it happens, it's going to be basically a sports miracle of a comeback with 6 minutes left. If you can, you do it. But we've all seen it. We've seen these things happen.
So let me ask you this: as they get lined up for the PAT, do you do onside here?
That's interesting.
We'll see. All right, here they're set up for the PAT. Here's the snap. It's down, and that kick is good. Yep. Kicked it over the scoreboard, actually. All right, so
both
33-20, 6:28 left in the game.
Here's the argument for the onside kick. You give yourself a chance to get the ball without Skyview getting the ball, of course.
Right.
I know it's tough because you give them the ball with great field position. You need to basically get a 3-and-out or maybe 1 first down and get the ball back anyway, no matter where it is. So I'd give my offense a chance to get the ball.
Sure.
If this was a I don't know, 17-5 game, or that's a strange game, 22-10, where the defenses are kicking butt, maybe I kick off and say my defense can do it. But Skyview has 349 yards of offense.
Right.
Camas has 386 yards of offense. The defenses aren't playing great. There's been some great defensive moments, as we know.
Right.
But yardage-wise, both offenses are moving the ball. So if you kick it deep to Skyview right here, chances are they're going to get 2 or 3 first downs and kill a lot of clock.
Well, and Camas had to use 2 timeouts in that last drive.
Right.
So there's the other.
That's the other thing. So yeah, it's a perfect example.
And
so I would not be surprised to see an onside kick.
So Skyview does go hands team.
Yep.
And I would say something like the way they're watching their kicker, there's a little bit of a dead zone in between, I'm going to say the 45 and 30, outside the hashes where you could run down and get it. Maybe not go straight on side, but, if you can run down, if you get some of these guys on the wings, we'll see. He's going to kick it. Looks like he's going to kick it toward Camas' sideline. Oh, straight onside, gets a big bounce, and Camas recovers, and he's going to run it. Did it go 10?
No, it went 10, I believe.
But you can't
advance it, is my guess. Yep. So Camas recovers.
So Camas recovers. Trenton Swanson has been everywhere with the recovery.
That was a thing of beauty, by the way.
That was
a perfect bounce.
Well, okay, the perfect bounce for sure, right? And Swanson is 6'2", so that went right to him. So, hey, we'll see. I'm going to say Camas needs to score within 3 minutes. So it's 6:26 because they only have 1 timeout. Let's see what they get going here. So, again, just to add some, Skyview's D did not get off the field.
Right.
And so we'll see. They've been up to the challenge, though.
Yep.
A couple of turnovers. So Camas ball after the onside kick. Here we go. And there's a run, and Skyview stacks them up. Gain of maybe a half a yard. And that's generous. So that was Tennant with the run. So again, the play is getting in a little bit quicker. Clock is now right at 6 minutes. Camas gets set. We go trips right. Camas looks like they were blitzing. They go to Tennant. Does he get out? But he does. Don't know if he got out, but he did pick up 7 or 8.
See, the official killed the clock. So it's
okay, so he does get out of bounds, and it's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and 2. So
you need to play action, go deep on this because you're going to go for it on 4th down anyway.
Right.
Try to get the score right now.
Let's see.
Nope.
Nope, just trying to get the first. But you know what, Paul? I don't know if he got it.
No,
so, again, there's your –
so
it's 4th and 2 now.
I think it's going to be 4th and 1 or a little less than 1 where they put this. Yeah, 4th and 1.
Okay, 4th and 1. You're right.
But either way.
But like you said, right?
I would have passed deep and tried to score there. You're gonna go for it anyway. But
stop the clock anyways on an incomplete. Right. All right, so here we go. We're down now to the next biggest play of the game. The guy up top gave it to him.
It's a first down.
So the official waving first down, moved the chains.
Funny.
Clock stops in high school to get the ball set.
From our angle, it was just a massive bodies. We could not see where the ball, because they ran it to the other side of us, so we didn't see where he went, but both officials definitely saw it. So Tennant now just went over he's now at 106 yards rushing. I think it's 28 carries tonight. Is that what I'm reading, right? 28 carries.
He's going Marcus Allen circa 1983. Thank you for that.
Yes.
You can thank me later.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Go, Marcus, go.
So here's the first down call. Camas this time gets Tennant out of the backfield on this little swing route, but the clock is ticking. We are going to be, once the ball is snapped, probably about 4:30 left in the game. So here comes the call, and like I said, I think Camas, you're going to have to score probably within a minute and then try to get the onside kick again to really not make everything chaotic. Let's watch the tight end on this side if they're going to bring him out, because that soft middle. No, they're run blocking. Nope.
Incomplete. Pass. Okay, I was just about to say it. The next incomplete pass Skyview might want to take a timeout. Just because defense has been out there a while.
The defense has been out since.
Their hands on their hips. They are looking. Yeah.
So by my count,
some of them are
probably about 17 straight plays.
Yeah, it's been a lot of plays. They're tired. But obviously wouldn't want to call a timeout when the clock is moving, but now that the clock is not. But nope, they didn't do it. They're going to.
So here we go.
Third down.
And off his back foot, but he gets the completion and he breaks away and he's going to walk into the end zone. And Paul Valencia did mention earlier, not in this rivalry do I need to say warm up the bus.
Nope.
So Camas cuts it to.
I believe that was Nico Spear.
Score game. Spear kind of comes across there,
broke 2 tackles and then sprinted the rest of the way for a touchdown.
I said walk in. Sorry, Nico, you were sprinting. So here we go. And Camas scored in 2.5 minutes. I gave him 3. And that's exactly what you want. Now, Paul, I'll be honest. This time, I don't know if you have to onside. We'll see. I think it's 50-50.
Don't have to.
But
if you get the ball,
if you do,
you're
if Skyview sees back out there,
yeah.
they're going to be at least game time out there for 7+ minutes. So the Camas paper maker, scored twice in about 3.5-4 minutes game time. I'll have to get the stat officially. Cut the lead to 5, 33-28. So
I just tweeted an update. Sorry about my silence.
No, go ahead. But
No.
do you, I'm wondering, I don't know if you have to you can kick it deep here now. There's 4 minutes.
Of course you can, but you got 1 timeout left, and
Yes.
your own defense is struggling to stop Skyview. So I'm of the opinion of, if you give Skyview the ball at the 50 or the 25,
Either way,
you still got to stop them.
Okay.
So why not give yourself a chance to not even have to stop them? I don't know what's going to happen here, but if Camas kicks it deep, doesn't even try for the onside, there's a chance they never see the ball again, or they see the ball again behind by another score.
Correct. Okay.
So Camas has had the ball the last 7 minutes and 46 seconds of game action.
So So here's the hands team. This time looks like Skyview timeout this time.
Yeah. And I guarantee you the Storm wish they'd called a timeout the play before that last one.
Well,
I just
and you
talked
mentioned
about.
that they did it. The linemen did have their hands on their hips.
They were dead tired, and what happens when you're tired? It's hard to tackle when you're tired.
Yes, things get a little sloppy.
So, by the way, we should say that you mentioned it live that Yanni threw from the back foot. He's backpedaling and he throws that pass, finds the open guy again, making that right decision, which is what Coach Hathaway told me in the interviews this week. Is that Yanni is just doing so much better at making the right decisions. I know he's had some tough throws earlier tonight, but that one found the right guy to throw to, would have picked up the first down no matter what, and then that guy breaks 2 tackles, or at least 1 tackle for sure, and
one tackle
and
for
beats
sure.
an angle for another one. And by the way, Camas came out in a kickoff position like they were going to kick deep.
Right.
Skyview calls a timeout, and now Camas looks like they might try the onside.
So
it's a chess game too.
Right, absolutely. And nobody deep for Skyview. They're totally expecting, which it looks like they should be
That's
onside.
scary too, that there's nobody back.
But they go, here's that squib what we were talking about. And if Camas can run down and get it, but Skyview recovers.
Okay, let's
again,
give a shout out to Riley Artis for that.
Riley Artis with the recovery and the slide down to kill the play.
Because we know how crazy a football can bounce on those
Yes.
squib kicks, and that was crazy. So, anyway, Camas
So
does
we will
not
see.
be
Now,
on TV.
so just to add some more tension, Camas, the scoreboard says 2 timeouts left. But I thought they had used 2.
I thought they used 2.
And Skyview, it looks like they have 0. So if Camas has 2, this doesn't hurt them if they can get Skyview in a 2nd and 3rd and long.
Right.
And if Camas, but with 2, they can still maybe even give up a first down and be okay. So here's the run, And Jacob is going to get, let's see where they're spotting him.
He get 1 yard.
Half yard, one yard. So it's going to be, and they're going to take their time. I get it.
Right.
Actually, the scoreboard doesn't give them a yard at all. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, sorry, they changed it.
Yeah, but also I because I'm a stat nerd, I look at where the officials are and I know exactly. So I knew they gained a yard on that one. But here's the thing. So somebody just called a timeout.
This time it was
obviously Camas. Again, the scoreboard says 1 timeout left. I thought that was their 3rd timeout, but maybe it was a Skyview defense that called a timeout.
Right. That time you said that.
Yeah. Well, okay. It wasn't. Yeah, but who knows? But we'll find out soon enough. But obviously, I don't think Skyview can just run the ball up the middle 3 times and expect.
No, I don't think you're going to have to get a first.
You got to have Kennedy.
You got to have Camas use.
And you can't take the ball out of Kennedy's hands 3 plays in a row.
Correct.
Trey Jacob is awesome, but if Camas is expecting the run, and let's face it, over the years, Camas' defense has been incredible. So
correct.
So we know that they can do it for 1 series.
So let's see what the Storm call here. This time it's to keep. He runs short side, and he's not going to get OB. Nope, the clock is running, so that does help Skyview, but it's going to be third and long.
3rd and 8.
So Camas, again, here's the next play of the game.
3rd and 7. They moved it up to the 26-yard line.
Yep.
So it's 3rd and 7. So I say you got to
get the first down.
You got to pass to get a first down.
You got to get the first.
The Camas defense is ready for the run.
So we'll see. Where's the Packer? Packer's down here, and they're going to him. And he pump fakes, and then he goes deep, and that's going to be looking for the flag maybe? No, it's incomplete.
That whole play was messed up in a weird way. I don't think Kennedy expected the snap when it came.
I was wondering about that, too.
Everybody kind of was surprised, and then he pumped it once, and his receiver kind of stopped running, and then he threw it, but the receiver had stopped by then, and I promise you I'm not blaming the receiver. Because
right.
The whole play seemed out of sync from the start. And now Camas is going to get the ball.
So here's what you do, right, is I don't know if they're going to punt rush, but you don't want to hit the punter. No. But they're going to get the ball back, and if they can get a return.
Yeah, they're just playing defense.
Oh, that was a bad
snap, but the punter did his job.
Yep, and that's going to get a roll, but not as much as Skyview wants. But Camas is going to be great field position at the 40.
This is incredible.
One timeout, 2:54. Camas with a touchdown will take the lead. Yeah. And again, Paul, you've talked about this all night. In this rivalry.
If there was a camera on me right now, you would not see me with a shocked face.
I'll be honest, I'm a little shocked.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked because
Skyview has made every big play of this game.
I'm certainly not going to be surprised if Skyview holds off and wins this game. Or anything could happen. Camas could score, and then Skyview goes back and scores. I don't know what's going to happen. My point is, I'm not shocked that Camas is back in this game with the chance to win because this is Camas.
Yep. So a little bit of the tradition, a little bit of the rivalry, both well-coached teams. There's the run to the short side of the field, picks up 2 based on the spot. 2nd and 8. Clock is at 2:40. And I can almost hear the DB coaches. Nobody behind you. Got a lot of time. There's the rollout to the left. Doesn't see it. Did he catch that?
We got a catch.
He did catch it.
We got a catch.
That's signaled by the
looks like
that's hand. He gets out of bounds.
Looks like that's Connor Limnell again.
So it's not the first though, but it's going to be 3rd and short, 3rd and 2. So that's a big play to catch it and get out of bounds.
That's his 8th catch of the game.
Yeah, this has been a great game for individual performances. So here we go, 3rd and 2. Back down that side, and there's that right in between, and he breaks a tackle. Is that Swinton? That kid has had a number. Swanson, I mean.
Yep.
Sorry.
Trenton Swanson. That's his 9th catch and probably close to 170 yards. I don't know how many, if that was 20 or whatever, but.
So we're going Jamar Chase territory for Swanson tonight. Or, sorry, Tim Brown.
Tim Brown, yeah.
So, in business at the 31. Camas. Clock is running. And he's going to get on the run.
Yeah, 4 or 5 yards.
And he gets out of bounds. And that's exactly what you want.
Well, yes and no. I mean, Camas wouldn't mind if he stayed inbounds.
Well, true. You don't want to give Skyview too much time.
They're obviously going to just try to score. They've got at 150 and you're inside the 30. There's, the clock is. The clock doesn't matter right now. I mean,
no, that's true.
So I mean,
all right. So 2nd and 7, 150 left. Camas ball on the 28. It's been down by 19 twice. They're now down by 5. So just the touchdown gives them the lead without the conversion. So a little rollout again to the right. This time, nothing there. And he escapes, and he's going to – did he get the first? He ran right at the chains. We'll see where they spot him. That might be a first down.
I think it's going to be a first down, but
wait. Give him just a –
No, they did. They did.
Okay, they're waving him in. So first down, now at the 22, roughly. Clock stops running. Skyview running in some sub-linemen. So now, I don't know who's down here. Is that Swanson down here all on the island by himself? So he's looking that way. Nope, they're going to run it and just try to get out of bounds.
Oh, and a flag.
They want Skyview was asking for the hold immediately, the coaching staff. And
we're going to see if it is.
They got it this time.
Yep, holding. Looks like the flag's on the 22, so it's going to go
right
down
at
to
the line.
32. No, it's going to be 11 yard. I think it's going to be an 11-yard penalty or something, maybe 12.
It gave him, it looks like actually they gave him 13. So first and 23.
Well, that's So where are they putting the ball? They're putting the ball on the 32.
So it does back them up, but nothing changes. It's still first down. Lost 7 seconds, but everything's playbook-wise is ready. So they go trips right. They're going deep down the seam.
Well, that's a penalty.
They all call it. There's 3 flags. So they went kind of with a quick slant inside.
From my point of view, it looked like the hook. The old hook around the hips, and if that hook happens before the ball gets there, that's interference. And 2 guys called it, so 2 guys saw it.
The side judge and the back judge got it. So
again, but not a first down.
Not a first, but it's not automatic first.
Well,
it's going to be first.
It will be
from
first
the penalty,
down, but
they
it'll be
get some
6 now.
Get some holding yard.
Yeah, they get 15 yards on it, or maybe not 50. I don't know where the line of scrimmage was exactly. So it'll be 15 yards because it was outside the 30. Right?
Yep. So we're going to go
first and 6.
First and 6 at the 17 now. So Camas was backed up after the hold, and then Skyview gives him the yardage back on the PI. So now we go a bunch right here for Camas. And looks like he just wants to run. Is he going to get OB at the 9? So
10 or 9. It's a first down either way, 10 or 9.
Yep. So we are now, here it is, first and goal. By the way, this is where Skyview has been stout.
So they're on the 10-yard line. That means that's 490 yards of offense for Camas tonight.
Jeez.
So when I see something like that, it's hard for me to believe that the Skyview defense will stop him on 4 downs here without a turnover. I mean, it could. It could happen.
You know what?
But that's how Skyview has taken the lead in this game.
The big turnovers
getting
tonight.
The turnovers,
3 of them.
But
huge.
But the Camas offense is clicking yardage-wise.
So there's a lot of grass between this safety linebacker here and the seam guy, but they run it. I don't know about that one. Skyview was up for the challenge there.
Skyview was up for the,
And it is second and goal, and the clock is now at 1:07.
Okay. So your guy has 111 yards rushing.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
You run the ball once, and it kills more time. Again, there's only 3 more plays now for the Camas offense to score. No matter what.
We're under a minute.
So they don't care that the clock's going right this second.
There's 1 timeout left for Camas, none for Skyview. So this is the do or die time. Little boot left. He's got some room, and he's going to be.
Oh, did he fumble? He fumbled, and they're calling him. They're calling him down.
They're calling him down.
Okay.
That was. I thought the ground.
Let's see if they're.
But the clock is running, so they stop it now. So there's
timeout Camas. So Camas did have a timeout left that we didn't know about, but.
So Camas calls timeout.
Here comes the replay to see. Let's see.
Yeah, we get the replay here. Now, there's no replay officially in high school. I thought he was down. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's down.
Yeah.
The ground caused that.
Mm-hmm. And the officials were right on it. So third down, right? So there's 38 seconds left, 2 downs. And here we are, another Skyview Camas classic.
It is definitely a classic.
And half the games have been classics in this stretch, and all of them have gone Camas's way so far. So 2 plays left for Skyview to change the narrative. 2 plays for Camas to keep the narrative going for another year.
Yep.
And absolute heartbreak for Skyview if the Storm lose this one.
Correct.
The way this was going.
They have made big play. So they got 2 more plays to make a big play. And again, we've talked about this. This is probably the 13th or 14th play inside the 10. And Skyview has done a good job holding him, and they have no timeout. So you probably got to pass it. And they're looking that way, and they're kind of flooding. There's a guy open. He doesn't see him. He's going to get, boom. You got to get up and go. He didn't get out.
32 seconds left.
Who
made that
the
tackle?
pass is complete.
The tackle.
We are now, this is ball game, folks.
Yeah, 4th down.
4th down. Nobody's panicking. This is good. They're asking for the play to get in.
From the 4-yard line.
Skyview's linebacker was right there. So here it is, folks. It's going to be the snap at about 10 seconds. There it is. Got it.
Touchdown.
There it
Camas.
is. They ran the out route. Ran the right at the pylon.
7 seconds left in the game.
Now what's amazing about that play earlier, unbelievable. I'm going to have to borrow Joe Buck. I don't believe what I just saw. Here's the replay. That's got to be Swanson.
I honestly could not see who scored the touchdown. Was there a penalty?
I don't know what they're doing.
Dead ball on Skyview.
Dead ball.
Okay. So the touchdown counts. Camas has taken the lead with 7 seconds left. We're waiting for the extra point. They'll go for 2.
Yeah, you got to go for 2 in case Skyview gets a nice kick return.
Really doesn't. Well, the kick. Yeah.
Well, I mean.
Yeah. If something crazy happens, but
something.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got it.
Yeah.
This for sure is what the book says.
Right. Yeah. But it really. Yeah. If you get a long kick return, you're not going to have any time to kick a field goal.
True.
But there could be a defensive penalty. No, I'm going to save you to. Maybe it's a face mask penalty to tackle the guy.
I'm playing the part of Josh McDaniel. Yeah. Sorry.
But no, I'm just blessed to be able to watch high school football for a living. I love this job. I am not shocked that Camas came back and has taken the lead because I've been watching Camas football
I
for
know
20
you have,
some
but
odd
I'm going
years.
to be honest. I am shocked.
And I'm not ripping on Skyview. I'm just saying
I don't think
Camas,
you need to rip on Skyview. These guys have done a great job.
Always knows
but
how to do this. I mean, it's just.
So here's the 2-point play. And they do get it.
They do get it.
So
again,
but you're right. If they get a long kickoff, they're going to have to do something magical to even try a field goal. So.
I'm going to find out, of course, in post-game. I'm going to go down and do some interviews. I'll find out who scored that last touchdown. It was really hard for us to see. I'm guessing it was Swanson because you want to go to your big top. Here it is. Oh, maybe this will. Maybe it wasn't. I still can't see the number.
I think it was 1. It was Linnell.
Oh, was it Linnell? Okay.
I'm pretty sure Linnell caught that game winner. Sorry that we were late on that.
We just can't see from where we are. It's the furthest corner from where we are, and it was just tough to read those numbers.
They kind of ran.
But either way, I will find out who scored that touchdown, and congratulations to. We shouldn't say congratulations just yet. We don't know how the last 7 seconds are going to go, but Camas.
So my guess is be a squib. Skyview can fair catch it and try to get the Hail Mary in. I think, you see something like that. But this has been one heck of a game.
pretty sure Camas has 500 yards of offense now. It says we got 497 on the screen, but it really, I mean, it's
let's just round up.
Yeah, I'm rounding up, but I think.
So here's the penalty that after the touchdown. So they're getting kicked from Skyview's 45.
What? Oh, did we say the wrong score? Okay. Oh, it just got updated. Yeah, 36-33.
36-33 Camas.
So.
Camas has scored, 24 straight points? Something like that? I'd have to check again. This has been a crazy game. So there it is. That's going to be a touchback, but that will give Skyview a chance to get a couple Hail Marys in. My guess is Camas will drop 8 and rush 3. But do you play for, try to get the ball about the 35 and get a 50-yard field goal? I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of every scenario here.
No, it's just, there's 7 seconds left.
Maybe if there's 30. You're right.
You just
got to go Hail Mary.
From this thing, this might be pitch.
No, you're right. It could be, and they have some kids that
pitchy woo. Is that what the ESPN guys call it when they do bad beats? Scott Van Pelt, right?
Doing some SVP bad beats here. All right, here we go. Most likely last play of the game. Back to pass. And it is going to be no.
He
did get out with
got
0.8.
Out of bounds. There's a pass.
So he did get
pass to Riley Artis, who gets out of bounds and gives Skyview a chance. I guess.
A nice throw.
34-yard line. I don't know if you have a 66-yard play in your playbook, but this is the one you got to do it.
Yeah. Camas has right now 1, 2, 4 deep for sure.
Yeah,
I'd send 4 more back.
Also, if Camas defenders get beat, you tackle the guy. It's only a 15-yard penalty in high school. You tackle the guy. They'll have one more play, but you tackle the guy if you think he's about ready to run past
you. You think he's walking in. So, again, 0.8 left. Here's the snap. And that's going to be, no, he gets out of it, does complete it. He trips.
So didn't even get the pitchy, the reverse.
This has been one of the most unbelievable games I have ever seen.
It's an incredible victory for the Camas Papermakers.
Skyview played great.
Skyview played great, but Camas made all the plays in the fourth quarter to get this comeback victory, surprising no one who has watched Camas for the last 20 years.
Listen, you said that from the first quarter.
But still, to come back from that, obviously it's a surprising outcome when you're trailing 33 to was it 30?
Was it 33 to 12? No,
14 or something like that.
33-14.
Yep. And so of course, no one expects you to come back and win that game. My point was it wasn't over, and I told when you said the students were saying, "Oh, warm up the bus" or whatever, I said no one from Skyview thinks that, and Camas Papermakers just showed us why.
Yep.
I will say that, losing the state quarterfinal game in this run has to be a tougher loss to handle. But the way the Skyview Storm had this huge lead in this game, this is the most heartbreaking loss in that series with the big lead.
Oh, for sure. I don't know, so just trying to think back to, so the Skyview Union game looms large. The Camas Union game looms large.
We got second half.
Sorry, here's some second half highlights. We were talking about future games here. This is a great run.
Look how fast he is.
Super. Look at him pull away from. Swanson is no slouch right there.
Yep.
And so that was Skyview's last touchdown, and that made it 33-14. And then Camas just chipped away. Oh, there's the pick.
Yeah.
And after this, though, this is what started if you remember.
Yeah.
So Camas gets the ball, Skyview gets the ball deep after the pick.
It's 26-7 at this point, and the Camas defense forced a field goal attempt that was missed.
Field goal.
There's Taylor Yanni. He's getting that touchdown, gets the comeback rolling, and then this is going to be Skyview's last touchdown.
Okay, that's right.
So
that's right.
That's right.
That was Gavin.
They went up 33-14?
Yes. So from that point on,
All Camas.
All Camas. And they
There's
did it methodically.
Oh, this beautiful onside kick. Look at that bounce.
Onside.
Oh, my gosh. So we've been talking a lot of history with the Skyview Camas history. You know what? Camas has had a horrible history with onside kicks. They lost the league title to Union years ago in the 3A GSHL. They lost the state championship game to Chiawana with an onside kick. Tonight, they get the onside kick to jumpstart this incredible fourth quarter comeback.
And here's the winning touchdown. Linnell ran a little pick play. Here's the last couple plays from
last play of the game.
Skyview does get that off.
Great effort, and and let's face it, that you'd need a sports miracle to score from there anyway. It wasn't going to happen.
So at 11:49 to start the fourth quarter, it was 33-14 Skyview.
Incredible. I will not say unbelievable. I even called it.
Yes.
I kind of called. I didn't call the victory. I just said the game was not over.
Right.
No way. But I will not say unbelievable. But I will say very, very impressive Camas Papermakers.
Yeah. So good job. And as I was reviewing earlier, the schedule next week: Camas Union, Skyview Battleground. That Camas Union game. That's also one of those. We'll see. On paper, I would say I'd pick Camas, but again,
Absolutely.
Who knows? You throw the records out.
And these coaches know each other's everything about it. So, you just don't know.
And I assume Skyview is at Battleground because this was senior night tonight for the Skyview seniors. So my guess is that they're on the road the last couple of weeks of the season. So as we wrap up here, the final from Kiggins Bowl in Vancouver, Washington, the 4A GSHL matchup. Probably it might have been the game of the night in the state.
Yep.
Camas 36 and Skyview 33. This is Tony Liberatore for Paul Valencia, Nick Voll, and the VPS Game Time crew. Have a good night.